response to the whole debacle, if that is at all possible.
You guys, the shield guardians in need of maintenance.
Ha 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 ha, he doesn't know what the 3 squiggles are for. 3 squiggles over here. What? Okay.
That's a Demolition Man reference.
Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of something else. Is that one of...
Isaac asked for 3 squiggles over here, so I put them over here.
Okay.
And then I make Demolition Man reference.
Demolition Man, is that one of your fucking...
He doesn't know what the 3 seashells are for.
Oh, fucking the Stallone movie that I've never seen.
With Rob Schneider as Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider. Wow. It earned 159 million worldwide. Well, good for Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. Look at that.
If only he didn't proceed to, dodge taxes.
I think there are worse things you can do as a person than dodge taxes.
For sure.
Ooh, he's a second Dan in Hapkido. Good for him. Is Isaac dead? I think Isaac might be fucking dead.
No, it's just you. You're actually in purgatory right now.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh,
Welcome to hell, bitches!
That's that gaslighting. You almost got me. Ooh. God.
I like that response to gaslighting. Oh, you almost got me!
Just, you guys. Oh, why is it not? Oh, that's right, because I have it on the wrong fucking thing. Sound setting. Speakers real quick. There it is. Oh, that's loud. There we go. I'm liking, okay. It's interesting. It's an interesting, approach that I wasn't expecting with the walrus on the map.
Is it a red mage?
It's a walrus.
Walrus. Alright, Tyler, have you seen that the abilities are starting to leak online for Endwalker?
I haven't, but I should probably look at that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I can get you the Twitter account.
Yeah, hook a brother up, because I wanna see if Red Mage has been ruined by having to have a damage over time ability.
If
Hello.
these numbers are right,
Hello.
which
Okay, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah,
they're probably from the
Mediator.
the Mediator.
Yeah.
And so they'll be a little wrong, but they will be kind of right.
Alright.
Astro is looking better than.
Well,
Sage right
just
now.
send it to me.
Yeah.
I don't wanna just take up everything with fucking 14 talk. Emily, you're muted, by the way, if you don't mean to be.
So, here are Josh's answers.
Oh,
Who
boy.
are you? Josh. You want to DM next? No. What would you like to run? Nothing is selected. What would you like to play? Under Other, the answer is yes. And what modules are hard-nosed for you? Booty Snatchers 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
So that's one down.
Christ.
That's kind of where I'm at. The only one that I just really, really don't want to play, and I don't think that it's even remotely on the table, is I really don't want to run any of the Tyranny of Dragon stuff.
Yeah, I think we could maybe like make it interesting just because we are who we are, but like I did hear those are like slogs.
I've started them as a player a couple times, and I've never made it further than 3 sessions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? Like I said, we're interesting people. Who fucking knows?
That and the first one is so linear. I don't know that we could do it. Not that we don't follow a cohesive story, but I just think it would leave a lot to be desired for the roleplay side.
Yeah.
I didn't put it on there, but I assume that we're like not big on like Lost Mines. Like that would be a little weird, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
It would have to be someone's like unique take on Lost
yeah,
Mines.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Because I think we all know what Lost Mines. Even Emily's played Lost Mines.
Yeah, I think
I
that would be
literally
weird.
just put everything in like full modules that we haven't played.
Right. That's not me
And
being
then
like. That's not me being like, oh, Emily. Like, I mean, like Emily's played the least D&D out of all of us, and like she's played Lost Mines. So I mean, like everyone's fucking played
Yeah.
Lost Mines.
It would just be weird to go play
What's
Lost
Lost
Mines.
Mines?
Lost Mines of Phandelver, that's the one where you go to the town and they're being like messed with by some bandits, and you go hunt down a dark elf that's in a cave. You know, the thing they started Taz with. It's
Or,
like
you know, the ones where everybody thinks because Adventure Zone did it, they can start with like the first chapter and then go into their homebrew setting, realizing that they done fucked up.
right.
Realizing that Griffin McElroy is a pretty good storyteller and put in a lot of work behind the scenes to do that.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know that he actually did up front though. I think he kind of just fucked into it. Like
Yeah.
I think he fixed his mistake. I don't think he realized what he was getting into.
No, Griffin ran that entire module pretty on the dot at first, and then as things progressed, he was like, "Oh, I'm going to go ahead and."
Yeah, as soon as they realized, oh, I can make money, let's do this.
Right, exactly. And
That
so
being
that's
said,
whenever he.
Taz Amnesty is one of the best D&D times I've ever had listening to a podcast.
Oh, it's a good time. So, yeah, like you have it directly on the markets. If we were to do that, it would have to be. It would definitely have to be.
It's
Someone's,
Taz Balance. I'm sorry.
No, we're not doing Taz Balance.
No, I'm saying Taz Balance is the arc I was talking about. I forgot that it was Balance and then Amnesty.
Yes.
If we
'Cause
all
they
do
were
it,
going in alphabetical
or if we do
order,
it-
but they didn't for that one because it was not
if we
a
do
thing
Lost, if we do Lost Mines, can we all play goblins?
yet. Yes.
No, we do reverse Lost Mines. We actually ambush them.
We're just fighting the fucking adventurers just busting through our home like a bunch of assholes. Oh man.
Like,
Absolutely though, we need to do like some something that is blah blah blah, help me. Our own unique take on it, definitely.
I mean, I don't think that's where we're heading, but that would be
I don't
about the
think so,
only
too.
way that I think that's about the only way that we could do that.
Sure. I mean, like you got mine. You got mine. It's mostly like I'm fine to do whatever. Like even.
I
Even
think
like-
that's kind of where we're all at. It's just none of us want to do it.
Yeah.
Like none of us care what we play. Like we'll have a good time.
Uh-huh.
We'll all figure it out.
So, what I propose. I mean, number one, we have a good little bit of time. Like I don't know how many. That's a really good.
So
edit
long
of
so
the
long as you
walrus.
guys Yeah, so long as you guys don't stumble into like the couple fuck off like endings.
Mhm.
Some of which that even if you did, I probably would like DM voodoo away because of their bullshit.
Sure.
We would still have several months.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. We probably have like a couple months to get through all this. What was I gonna say? Go ahead.
I would say we're somewhere between 6 to 9 sessions left. And when you're throwing in breaks and everything, so I'm figuring January, February.
Yeah. That also being said, if we decide on something kind of late or like gonna just stumble into it a little bit, I can or like we say this is what we want to do, but it's not ready and we're not going to start it yet. I have the Candlekeep Mysteries book with me, and I still have Tales from the Yawning Portal, and I can run those. Excuse me. With almost zero prep, especially the Candlekeep Mysteries because they're only like a couple pages long.
Can you do the wheelchair one?
There's a wheelchair one in that. I haven't read that. I've only read.
It's a handy capable, accessible dungeon.
Right, which is nice. I think that's nice. Yeah. I think that's nice. I like, your own feeling on like obviously
Yeah.
as an able-bodied person myself, I don't have the
Yeah.
authority to like throw on this, but like your own feelings upon the portrayal besides, it's just nice to have the option. I think it's nice.
Yeah, no, because I've read like the synopsis to all of them, but for that reason, I haven't actually read them because I knew that you mentioned a while back that you got them, and I didn't know. I mean, obviously, we make it a year or two out, and we still haven't done it. Then I'm like, okay, I guess this is a free game. But at this point, it's still fresh enough, and we were in the middle of a module. I'll leave that one spoiler free for now.
I just wonder, like, is it
Ah.
like I want to know why it's specifically that way.
What do you mean? Oh, like specifically, why is it handicap accessible?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe,
like a goblin in here that they were like, well,
yeah,
Jimmy
no,
broke his leg, so we
yeah,
gotta
bro,
pave over all the stairs. So
yeah, no, bro broke his leg. What is he supposed to do?
I mean, that's fine.
The American Disability Act sent a representative.
The Waterdavian Disability Act.
Yeah, somebody made a complaint, and they were just like, "Oh man, these ramps that you have, they're way too steep, and most of it is just stairs, bro." Like,
Instead of a group of adventurers gathered together, it's a group of ADA auditors gathered together.
If you don't meet our requirements for a safe dungeon, we're gonna send in the adventurers to repossess your shit.
The obvious answer is that it's probably like the villain is probably like in a combat wheelchair or something like that. Who knows? I don't know. So yes, I say almost zero prep, but like if we need to fill some time, number one, we don't have to play D&D. I would like to play D&D every week, obviously, but like if we just want to like go to Jackbox while we like prepare to run stuff, that's acceptable. You know what I mean? But yeah, those I could run very easily, almost with no prep. I have to like spend a couple hours, maybe a day reading for one of the Candlekeep mysteries, but I could run them with the Tales from the Yawning Portal gang again, like already. Also, if Josh wants to play Arctos for the long-term campaign, we're gonna have to come up with some interesting shit to time travel him into wherever the fuck it's gotta take place.
I'm not gonna play Arctos for the long campaign because I'm not willing to risk Arctos' life.
I get it. I just knew he was your favorite.
I'll play Arctos too.
Barkdos. It's just him, but he's a dog now.
Oh my god, he's perfect.
Yeah, so that's my take.
Just so you know, Brandon, when we get that, I come fully equipped with an entire yak farm.
It begins.
Yeah, I promise you, we are genuinely really chill about things. The most you'll have to deal with is that Emily requires that Mango have a broom of flying, and this is non-negotiable, apparently.
absolutely not negotiable.
So something...
Time to lower those to 6-foot ceilings.
Yeah. I think that's like literally the only like the demand. And who knows? You might be able to fuck with a broom of flying. Who knows? What was I gonna say? So yeah, number one, you do your job interview and see how you're sitting before that.
Watson.
And
Number two, now how do you like the walrus?
the walrus is looking fucking fantastic. I'm very proud of you. I'm gonna screenshot that and keep it in my folder forever. It's extremely good. Yeah, so that's a maybe
Have
a
you
possibility.
noticed the
Something we
pee-pee
got.
yet?
Wait, what's that?
Scan's not on?
Have you noticed the pee-pee yet?
The pee-pee?
Yeah, he has a dick. The walrus got a
Oh,
dick.
he does have a little dick, doesn't he? I thought that was just like a belly button. Well, it's going in the screenshot.
It's a cloaca.
As we all know,
It's
every
not
Y'all
a
ever see the walrus
cloaca.
Y'all ever see the walrus that was responsible for sinking a whole bunch of ships in a harbor, so they made it a floating couch?
just so he could have somewhere to float and not sink ships.
I'm just
No,
gonna say, I don't even know what animals have cloacas, so I just assume they all have cloacas.
Birds.
I think walruses do. Most
Walrus-
things in water do.
The
Walruses are
Largely
mammals, so I
because-
doubt it,
Google-
You're
but
gonna make me Google.
The first Google
Walrus
search result for
cloaca.
walrus genitalia is welcome to the world's largest penis collection. This Icelandic museum houses male genitalia that once belonged to animals, ... needed a walrus, an animal that's becoming rare every year.
I
The
think
next
if
one
whales
is
don't have cloacas, then like walruses definitely don't have
And
cloacas.
the next result is mummified walrus genitalia appeals to some
At this
collectors.
point, I would just try to find something cheap to replace it, just so it gets working.
Is there anything more secure than safe search and incognito at this point? Because I definitely need that.
A VPN. You throw a VPN down.
Oh, I have a VPN. I'm good.
Holy fuck, in 2007, a 4.5 foot long fossilized penis bone from an extinct species of walrus was sold for how much? Now I need to go down the rabbit hole.
God
Like
damn
the
it.
idea of a
Yeah, I wonder if you could
4.5 foot.
I wonder if you can make a cane with that. Like how you can some people make these fancy canes out of bull penises. Look up bull penis cane right now, and like they make them out of bull penises.
Look it up! Look it up right
God.
now!
This
That
is what
doesn't
I need
seem very
Microsoft
much.
Edge for. I
doesn't
ain't
seem
putting
like
this
very
on
much.
Chrome.
In 2007, a 4.5 foot long fossilized penis bone from an extinct species of walrus, blah blah blah, was sold for $8,000. That doesn't seem like that much for a fucking 4.5 foot long peen bone.
I feel like that's an
Talking about penis
appropriate.
bone?
I think that's an appropriate amount for penises.
Control Shift P, private browsing, walrus penis.
4.5
Okay,
feet,
so
though.
like I learned that like the reason that humans eventually lost penis bones evolutionary before becoming
Whoa!
humans.
That thing's fucking huge.
Right?
Yeah,
Holy
the reason
crap.
humans lost the penis bones is because it's only useful for species that sex lasts on average for like I think it's like 10 minutes.
F.
Well, and it's another thing to break, and if you do, then your species is kind of fucked, isn't it?
Well, it's
You
not
imagine
fucked. That's the problem.
breaking-
Exactly.
To be fair, people hurt themselves enough to be castrated all the time. A
And-
bone does not stop this.
And here's where Ulrin's character secret shit comes into play: is that
He has a penis
you know,
bone?
with well, that's the problem is with global
The
warming
penis
and blah
bone
blah
is
blah. Polar bear penis bones are becoming increasingly brittle, and so the species is doing so well.
I thought you were gonna say that they got hunted by a black market dealer.
See, Ulrin had hand axes, but they were made out of polar bear dick bones, and they're harder to find. So now that's why he doesn't carry a weapon.
Oh man. That's
Those
canon now.
ivory trackers tracked him down and destroyed it.
So really quick before we get to we go too hard in the paint and or we start playing, God forbid we start playing. Is everyone cool with that general direction that we talked about? Like, does everyone feel good about that? I just want to make sure we're all on board.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
For the fucking, like, after we're done with Rime, you know what I'm talking about, dickbag.
What do you mean?
Oh, the wait,
what are you talking about?
the wait and
Yeah,
see,
it's like
the wait
girl
and see
boss.
plan.
You guys are assholes.
Tyler, are you okay? Do you need
I'm
to
just
talk about
trying to
something?
fucking be a good little curator of discussion, and you guys are
Sure,
being
Tyler. If you really want to DM that much, yes, we will let you.
fucking dickbags. You're all assholes. This is fucking...
No, Tyler, we just went over this for the past like 20 minutes. We're penis bones.
Yeah.
Well, that was a great session, guys. All that great story that we got through that Tyler just for some reason doesn't remember.
You
Time
finished
to go
the
to
test.
bed.
Yeah, just send me your new character next week since Spooky died.
Mm-hmm.
Impaled by a walrus penis bone. That's a horrible way to go.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to be a stickler about it, but you do. So.
Just go ahead and get it out. It's fine. It was crazy about Zana's secret at the end, you know? That part that part I definitely remembered.
Yep.
The account of I was gonna take that to a really dark place, but I'm not gonna do that. Never mind.
Pussy.
Donna's family was turned into soup.
No, I was gonna be like he's evading warrants for like fucking like sexual predatory like
Ah.
Donna
The cross
actually.
press charges.
God damn it! I didn't even think about the The croc being a fucking thing. I didn't even think that was a quantity. I forgot.
It was an awakened croc.
Oh. Emily, you will be delighted to know that the Sage class in Final Fantasy XIV has a skill called Pepsis.
See.
I prefer Coxus.
There's Pepsis and then there's Phlegma.
Phlegma.
I'm a big fan of Phlegma. It seems like they're all
Okay, so this is gonna sound very gross, but phlegma sounds like when you're eating somebody out and you get smegma and you're phlegm.
God. Ugh.
That's what my brain thinks of. That's a terrible word.
Jesus.
She's not wrong.
God.
Yeah, I could
I
see
was
that.
about to say suck my phlegma, so
Yeah, I was a Phlegma nuts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Phlegma.
You need to take a shower, dude. That's not my problem.
Jesus.
Anyways, let's start the game before Tyler comes with more sick shit like Phlegma. Really, Tyler, it's not
Phlegma.
cool.
It seems like they're all based off of Latin, which makes sense.
They could have chosen better words.
They could have. They could have.
Toxicon.
That's too far back.
Dosis.
Okay.
Their main heal is just called Diagnosis.
Okay. Yep, this is where I'm at. Alright. Last time, you guys got to the island of Solstice. You found the Professor Orb with Nas Lantimir, because little mischievous ice method named Sopo guided you there.
You seem mischievous, but he didn't turn us wrong.
You didn't mess up the statues, so you didn't get hecked there. You made it into Aural's abode, and you got through. You took out the last remaining frost giant for this entire tribe. And you went downstairs, met Akuma, and completed the first of 4 trials to enter Aural's vault, where the Codicil of White is.
Yes, we completed the trial of basic baby level pragmatism. Kill these people so we can eat. What? I didn't hear you. I was busy killing these people.
Oh, and Akuma came up with cool secret handshakes.
Oh yeah, he did. He's a good boy. And now he's singing opera with a spear and magic helmet.
Yo ho, yo.
He actually only sings old Looney Tunes interpretations of opera. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
All right. Well, before we begin this next musical number, which door do we want to go through now?
What are the
So,
rules? What
the-
are
the-
the rules?
Just
Sorry.
as a recap, the one you completed was the test of cruelty.
Yes.
Going clockwise, it is endurance, isolation, and preservation.
So
Say endurance.
yeah, I was gonna say I think we should get endurance out of the way while we're not exhausted. I think we should save isolation for last, because that one sounds the scariest. That's just where I'm at. Just give him a second. He's probably loading.
Yep, I am. So, I'm just recapping which one's which, because they all start fairly similarly.
Right.
So, just making sure I'm on the... Okay. And I'm seeing if this is one that I need to take you to another map.
There's a ragged tribe. There's old people we need to kill. We know the drill.
Okay. I may need to switch, but we'll get there when we get there. Your surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow and ice. When your vision clears, you find yourself in a raging snowstorm, standing at the edge of a ragged tribe's camp in the process of being dismantled. The nomads work feverishly to to tear down their tents and pack them onto dog sleds. A few of them spot you and brandish their weapons. A tall figure standing among them calls out, "We shall not lie down and die for your pleasure, emissaries of Auril. Be gone, vultures." And then they just kind of go back to taking down their camp, paying you very little heed.
All right.
Why do you pack up and leave, cowards?
And the same figure that told you to bug off basically comes up and he says, "Well, we are the elk nomads. We're following our prey that we have been hunting for many moon."
Okay, never mind. That sounds very practical.
Yeah, I don't know. We were sent here. We weren't really told what we had to do. We were just given a general concept, and now we're here. And I guess we're here to help you move. I don't know. I'm not a moving service.
Aural sent us here to help you move a couch.
Or, well, either way, either help or leave. But we don't want anything to do with Aural.
Oh, fair us too, but we got some shit to do.
How long is your journey?
It's about a day's journey.
Ulrin will look at the others and say, "Sounds like endurance."
Sounds like endurance.
Much more difficult than the last one, it seems.
Haha. Not so. And Ulrin will begin helping pack shit up.
Yep. Well, pestilence is down to clown. Moving in the snow is not new.
Donna's like, "Where's the catch? What?"
Well, this
Alright.
isn't the cruelty test, so I assume that the catch is just you have to prove that you're able to endure stuff. And
That
a
we can be-
snowstorm, while moving, is a lot of endurance.
So yeah.
guess
So there's
so.
not much left to pack up by the time you guys get there. So after about an hour or so, they start heading out, and they start making the trek north.
Cool.
And you're able to weather about the first 8 hours or so before you really start getting into like the heart of the blizzard. I will need Constitution checks from everybody.
I know I shouldn't be complaining about going into a snowstorm and a test of endurance, but wow, we are really walking right into this thing, aren't we?
Endurance. Saving throws or catch?
It's a
On-
saving throw.
Okay.
Hot diggity.
Damn, I rolled really bad because I have a +8, and I'm just having a bad day, I guess.
Where's
No.
my
Nix-
roll?
Nix is just
Yeah,
stripping
you got
down.
it. You got a 10.
Okay. Oh,
Nix is stripping
wow.
down and just running ahead, going, "Come on, you pussies!"
So you all
I'm still really upset about the last trial.
yeah, you still pass on this one. So you all are pushing through, and the chief looks back at you and he kind of gives a nod and says, "All right, you all have proven you can weather the storm about as well as our women and children, but this is where it starts getting more difficult."
Casual sexism in the barbarian tribes, so imagine.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, dude, I didn't grow up in an environment where we look down on the women and children like that. Everybody pulls their own weight. I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, respond to that, DM.
This was actually
And,
a trial of endurance of sexism.
And he kind of gives you guys the look up and down. He says, "Well, I guess we will see. I politically correct ragged tribesmen from this point forward."
Hell yeah! The imaginary
I have
ragged,
seen the error of my ways.
the imaginary ragged tribesmen that only exist in this trial that are like not actually real.
You know?
Man, the important part about social justice is that you don't do it all in one day. You just do a little bit every day. You do your part.
Yeah. So you're conversing for a little bit more, and the storm gets a little thicker, and I will need another con save.
She's thick.
Con
We nailed it.
save. Go Nix. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh man, there we go.
Okay, 20, 14, 19, 23. Okay.
Zana's holding
Um,
on, man.
All right. So you're able to once again push the storm, and you see that several other members of the tribe are starting to struggle. And you specifically, you see that the elders and the small children are really starting to struggle, and some of the more able-bodied and stronger men and women are trying to pick up the weight and kind of help them along, but there's just a little. The numbers of the weak outnumber the strong.
You know
Pick
what's-
up a small child and try to warm them with my body while I walk. I'm
Aw.
good.
You know, I might be chaotic evil, but even I know that this is how shit works. So I'm gonna like pile on people onto my back and keep trudging along.
You know, it's amazing that with how they treat their weaker individuals, that they manage to survive all these centuries.
You know, some people live despite the flaws.
And the chief once again says, "Well, typically we wouldn't be wandering through a storm such as this, but our scouting party, the trail has gone. It's not cold yet, but
Oh, it's cold.
They've lost some distance between the reindeer they've been tracking, and we don't want to lose this herd."
Underneath the pile of bodies it is carrying, Ulrin will add.
Well spoken. So yeah, give me another con save. Those of you that are carrying other individuals will make it at disadvantage.
Fun is literally only getting better.
Yeah.
So
I'm only
the
getting
cold
worse.
The cold makes me stronger.
Spooky's complaining is starting to take a toll.
Disadvantage and
If only I had an enchanted broom on me. I'd just be
Okay,
weathering this shit out.
so and is that 21 yours this time around, Josh, or was it the last one?
That's me.
Okay.
Everyone's me.
So everybody but Josh does fail. So you all will take 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
it's fine.
The only dragon behind Zana's like, what's taking so long, y'all?
Where's the exhaustion
Okay,
tracker?
I am going to break your heat lamp.
Don't
Does,
you dare talk about my heat lamp.
I guess Roll20 doesn't have a exhaustion tracker, does it? That's
I
fine.
don't think so. Isn't exhaustion just like you roll at disadvantage?
That's what the first level of. There's several levels of exhaustion, and they all have different effects. But
First
the,
level is not bad. Second level starts to affect attacks and shit. So
yeah,
it's nasty.
the important thing is to not accumulate 6 of them, because the effect of 6 stacks of exhaustion is death.
That seems not good.
I'm just gonna add it in my little resource trackers here.
Ulrin's gonna make sure to tell the children he's carrying, and if you don't survive and grow strong, I will come back and I will eat your bones.
Good motivation.
Yes, this is why I carry, so you may grow up strong, and if you do not, well, you'll be dead.
And if you do not carry Madame Zeroni up the mountain and let her drink of the water.
You ever just think about
Onions. It's
I'm,
onions.
I'm tired of walking through the blizzard, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
All right. So continuing on, the okay, which hour are we on? Okay, the scouting party kind of comes back to you all, and they said, well, the trail is starting to get away from us. Maybe you all can take a look and see if you can tell us which way to go from here.
Alren's gonna shed the pile of children clinging to him like an extra layer of clothing. He'll just and let's trudge
And
on
it's
ahead.
advantageous because you keeping them warm and they keeping you warm.
Yeah, it's a little give and take.
Penguins.
Penguins. But yeah, I'm up for tracking.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, you got
Let's
Okay.
both give shots. Shot,
Alright.
shot, 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 shots.
Gives me them survival checks.
Oh,
I guess-
not Alren.
Throw one in there as well.
Alren finds nothing.
Wow, Zana with that survival skill, damn.
Yeah, Zana has a +8 to this. Now, Zana was
Survival.
rerolling like shit, so.
Okay.
Pestilence is like, I got a good idea. Wait. Lost it. Okay, bye.
All right. So you venture through the snow once again, and you take about an hour or so, but you do pick up the trail again. So give me another con save.
Now, with one level of exhaustion, is this when we make it with disadvantage?
Oh.
That's a good plan.
And if you leave the children off, then you just roll normal unless you have that exhaustion to roll again.
Whoops.
I don't think it matters for me or Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
yeah.
got a 12.
If all ow, Watson, stop biting.
He's excited.
Watson, bite him again.
Do it.
Go lay down.
Fight Watson.
So you all fail. So everybody will take a level of exhaustion.
All right, so our speed is halved now.
Well, your speed is half now.
Oh, well, yeah, you just had disadvantage on the ability checks.
Hey, no.
Go, Watson, go.
No, you don't want that. He started to try to jump up and tear down my picture, my autographed picture of Johnny Youngbosh.
Oh, no, buddy.
And it's like, I hate this guy. Who is he?
I like the Blue Ranger better.
All right.
Yeah, Pestilence looks around and says, I say after this test, we lay down for a bit.
I wonder if this will carry over, if it's just illusory. Ugh,
I don't know.
It doesn't feel
Feels
very...
pretty real. Feels pretty real to
Yes,
Alren.
it doesn't feel illusory at all.
Feels pretty real, so I'm just gonna say, we make it out of this. I'm taking a nap.
Once we visibly start to slow, I will cast this thrice upon those of us who have reduced speed.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, and that actually will eliminate the next problem. So you're good. So the snow got a little deeper and your exhaustion, so it was going to take you a little bit longer. So it was going to add an hour if any of the party had 2 levels of exhaustion or more. But you don't have that problem with Longstrider. So
Grab pizza. It's
just-
the pizza.
you all make it through this higher snow in a normal amount of time. So give me a con save.
Man, little dude's tearing the room up, isn't he?
He's got wrapping paper.
Aw, he's opening a present.
Okay. Let's see. DC is this now.
Uh-oh.
So Pestilence saves. Bullrun fails. Nyx fails.
Ow.
And Zana saves. So it's another level of exhaustion.
Oh, God.
Whee!
I'm halfway to death. Spooky's having a fucking... Oh, man.
Okay.
Have a
Oh, you
discussion.
know what? Those of us, unless the module says different, those of us, we probably shouldn't have been previously rolling with disadvantage. Like, carrying the kids, yes, but level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks, but not saving throws.
Oh, that's a good point. Well,
That's fair.
But, I mean, we already rolled, I don't really care.
yeah, I'm fine.
Can
Okay.
go back, but I think my shit rolls were always the.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
So as you come to the
Oh, I would have passed the second one.
I
Whatever.
also, but again, whatever.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Like it's we're walking through a blizzard.
Okay. So you come to a kind of a knoll on a hill, and from there you can
I attack
see.
the knoll.
Stop.
Yeah. Well, you solved my knoll puzzle.
Is
Um,
it a grassy knoll?
Stop.
Would have never even known what a fucking knoll was if people didn't use the statement "grassy knoll" when referencing JFK.
I prepare an action to,
You reach-
to ready an attack against JFK.
Yeah, you reach the snowy knoll, and in the distance you see a parade.
This is how we're changing the course of history. We're gonna assassinate Lufir.
Alright, you see that procession of elks? Yet we're gonna target the big one. Get your rifle ready.
I was gonna say it's another trial.
And from the distance, you see a second archer.
What's the what's the thing where it's like, yo, how's JFK gonna sleep while Jackie's fat ass is in his face like that? Oh Christ, which fucking Germong was married. Fucking how's Germong gonna be sleeping while oh crap, Rona's fat ass is in his face like that.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so from the top of this knoll, you see the storm's starting to clear up a little bit, but it's still enough to be difficult. But you do see the reindeer in the distance at the base of this. It's a decent enough hill, but you caught the trail again. So the chief comes up to you and he says, we've spotted them. It's your call from here whether we charge them head on here and take a riskier route, or if we go around the hill and take our time and take a steady approach.
I can't feel my feet.
I would say slow and steady runs the race. I know you're hungry, but you're also exhausted, so there's
Mama
no
says,
point.
You can't say that. That's our thing.
God damn.
Sonic
know,
experience
man.
is a microaggression.
All right.
You want me to be racist against turtles? I'll start. That's a threat.
Go ahead and open up my
Alright.
Emily quotes document.
So we agreeing on the safe approach?
Yeah, I believe so.
Ulrin would protest, but he is too cold to protest.
I mean, technically, you guys can do if you wanted to split the party. In this instance, you could. Some of you could go forward, some of you could go around.
Yeah, but like, why?
Donna, talking very quickly, goes, see the top losers and starts down the fast path. But when he says it, it just comes out at normal speed because Donna talks real slow.
Okay. Anybody else forging that path?
Yeah, fuck it. Ulrin, go fast path.
Okay, and then the other two are taking the safe path?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So those of you who trudge on the fast path take an automatic level of exhaustion,
Hey.
Yay!
and
Max HP.
the other two of you will take 2 con saves.
Oh god. And I make them.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh.
so
It's gonna be rough. Oof.
Oh no.
That's 4. Oh, that's 5.
okay, yeah. So
It wasn't the worst.
No, Josh, we don't have to roll.
you just take an automatic
okay.
one.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, basically it comes down to you take an automatic if you charge after, whereas if you take the slow path, you have 2 saves, but you might not take any.
Oh, well then,
Or you
heck.
might, Or you might take 2 levels, which I think they both did.
Yeah,
they both did.
Spooky just got to 5
Spooky
levels.
can't fucking move.
Which, yeah, her speed has been reduced to 0. So I
Well,
think
no, with Longstrider still. Well, how
She's
long
just
has it
standing
been?
there shivering.
she just
Okay.
like passes out in the snow.
All right.
You
So
gotta
you
look.
get
You can only
Where's
see
Big Feller?
you can only see a little witch hat popping out of the snow.
okay. So you get to basically another hunting ground, and the snow clears up. Well, the blizzard clears up. The snow's still there, but the blizzard clears up, and the chief says, "Ah, thank you. You have guided us to bountiful hunting grounds, and we have the trail and these reindeers. May you go in peace." And at that point, what are everybody's current levels of exhaustion?
4.
Spooky is
4.
at 5.
2?
Okay. Everybody's except Spooky's turns green, and Spooky's turns red,
Aww.
and the snowflake. And I didn't do Valen Harpel. We'll just say she fails. It's fine. She's
She's old.
yeah. So you all are transported back to the ice rink.
How do we feel now that we're back?
You come back. You're fine, as when you left.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Spooky blinks back and she just like grabs Vanta out of her hat and just hugs him for warmth. I'm never going outside again. I'm never going outside again. I'm never going outside again.
Never live in the mountains, dude.
I don't plan to. It's Lonely Wood, not Lonely Mountain. Lonely Mountain.
Ulrin will try to brush snow out of his beard, but apparently there's none in his beard.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. And you all.
Ectoplasm.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you feel great because you are still in Grimskull, but you feel as if you did before you started the trial.
Okay, not so bad. And he'll turn to Velen and Spooky. Not all of us made it, so we see what happened next.
Aural can stick her accursed trials up her. Well, whatever. I don't know. Owls have
Cloaca.
cloaca. Yeah, owls have cloacas, right? I can't believe cloaca is gonna be our fucking running joke for this campaign, motherfucker.
I mean, you can fault Aural for a lot of stuff, but that trial was exactly what it said on the tin.
I guess, I know, like, we all feel better now, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to forget feeling that cold.
Anyway, you want to do isolation next?
No, I would
Yes.
rather do that one last, if that's okay. I don't know. I'm pretty good at being isolated from people. I feel like I might as well play to my strengths at the last bit.
Preservation next, and he'll charge the door.
Okay. Give me 1 second to set this map up.
1.
Give me all the seconds I need to set this map up.
You're good, dog.
They really not put. Wait, what are these?
Excuse
Oh,
me.
okay.
Man, I'm just looking up people talking about Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I can't believe they put my man Powdered Toast Man in it.
Powdered Toast Man?
From Ren and,
Yep.
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh man, that's a
And
deep
apparently he's good.
No, yeah, apparently, like, he's
He's not insane, but he's good. Like
Yeah.
he's good.
apparently Patrick sucks.
Appropriate.
Well,
And apparently SpongeBob has an infinite combo already, which is
Yeah, an infinite 0 to death, which is of course he does. What else did I see? Toph can spike you 5 times off stage.
Oh yes, Sandy has like crazy KO potential for some reason.
Yeah. Everybody can wave dash. It's very dumb. And wave dashing isn't even the best movement tech.
Right. Nigel Thornberry has the Jigglypuff sleep move, except instead of sleeping, it's just he snaps and goes smashing.
He gives you the Thanos snap.
Someone made a fan moveset of Fred the fish from SpongeBob, and all his moves are variations on my leg. So it's like my leg, and then aerial my leg, aerial leg up, and then there's rev up those fryers, which is like a smash attack.
That's good shit.
All right. Your surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow and ice. When your vision clears, you find yourself at the edge of a camp under clear skies. All the fires are in the camp are out, and the only sound you hear is the flapping of tents as the wind hits them. Closer examination reveals dozens of corpses half buried in snowdrifts. It becomes clear that a massacre took here recently. You hear the squawking of buzzards coming from the middle of the camp, and you see a half dozen vultures picking at 2 bodies outside one of the larger tents.
We're gonna have to start munching, because that's unfortunate.
What's the name of this trial again?
Perseverance?
Preservation.
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 Are we supposed to kill the vultures, or are we supposed to preserve their way of life by letting them pick at the corpses? I feel like this could go one of two ways.
Well, the first thing that Ulrin's gonna do is gonna pull out his rope and fucking lasso him a vulture again. Are these giant vultures or normal sized vultures?
These are giant vultures.
Okay, well I'm gonna lasso.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and roll that. And while you're rolling that, everybody else can roll some initiative.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, let me click on my token.
9 athletics to lasso me a fucking vulture.
don't think you got it, bud.
Did I disconnect?
No,
No.
you're still here.
Goodbye.
Well, he has.
Bye.
Well, yeah, maybe he's going
Okay.
now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, hold on.
We all heard you the whole time.
Yeah, you all went quiet, and yeah, so I just disconnected and reconnected, and it's fine. Okay. Where did I put her token? And this time I won't forget you have an NPC.
Yeah, for the one that actually,
I mean, to be fair, you don't really want her to be the one that wins all the trials anyway.
sure. Well, I should probably get some kind of, fucking deal going, huh?
Alright, so before we start initiative, let's resolve the rope bullshit.
9.
Okay, yeah, it does not.
And he doesn't seem to appreciate it, I imagine.
Nope, that would be why we would be rolling initiative. So she just going to do her thing again with the chill touch. That will hit for 10. Alright, Nyx.
Yeah. You know what sucks is that we can't bring the, I imagine we can't bring the Shield Guardian here, because that would be hilarious. The one that she just hit is going to be getting a Guiding Bolt. We'll do this at 2nd level if it hits.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, 27 to hit at level 2. Patoo.
It dead.
Alright, fuck yeah. Spooky just, like, takes the finger she shot that Guiding Bolt with and just blows at it like it's a smoking gun. I'm going to move this way, away from more vultures.
I would say, hey, you don't know those exist, but
so-
we do have laser rifles.
I will let you know too. The 2 that are closest to you are on ground level because they are eating corpses.
Got it. Well, that is my turn.
So Pestilence, you are up.
I run up to the other one that's on ground level. Yeah, we'll use a rage. And a bam bam. Wow, I'm still rolling at disadvantage.
Oop.
That's fine. Just take the first roll of each of them.
The first one hits.
Terrible AC.
11 slashing. Well, they're vultures.
I guess so.
What
They
the
got
hell is
feathers.
What'd you say, Josh?
So what trial are we doing again?
This is preservation.
Yeah, we don't really know what that one means so far.
We gotta make pickles.
Okay.
The test of
So
Brian.
next the giant vultures are gonna go. The one that just got hit is going to do a beak and a talons attack on. Yeah, neither of those are gonna hit. And what's their movement speed? Okay. So the other ones are going to fly. And one can get here. One can get there. One there. Okay, so
Holy shit.
Oh my fucking
Yeah,
god.
what the fuck? There was a guy who just went past us with fucking crazy bass in his truck.
Shook my floors, rattled my windows.
Burnt our crops, poisoned our water supply.
The only solace I get is that that man's actively destroying his hearing.
Alright, come at me, motherfucker. Let's do this.
wait, how did I do that? That would be wonderful. Holy shit.
What?
Did you discover a thing?
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
If you have 1,000 tabs open on Roll20, if you double click the header, it puts it in the background.
Oh, did
and
you not
just
know
as
that?
No, I've just had 1,000 windows open the entire
Oh,
fucking
dude,
time.
I'm so sorry. If I didn't know you didn't know that, I'd be telling you that all the time. Oh no. That's like the only
Holy
way
shit.
you
How
that's-
you like make them disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
That
No,
yeah, that is the
I've
Oh no!
that is the
Yeah.
only way that I survive using this platform sometimes.
yeah, that's why I say, oh, hold on, and then I spend like 5 minutes trying to find a character sheet.
My poor boy.
That's a game changer. We back in business, guys. All right, so
As the dog destroys his room.
the one on the very most northern side is going to take a beak and a talon at Spooky.
Well, I don't like that at all.
Those are both 20s, non-natural,
They will both hit.
for 8 piercing and 11 slashing.
Ow.
Okay,
I will use my reaction to use blah 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 fade away and make myself invisible.
Okay. The one just south of that is going to do the same with Ulrin, beak and talon. First one, well, both are crits. One's a crit success and one's a crit fail. For 8 piercing.
Aural
Oh.
in danger.
The horror.
Oh, maybe not actually. Yeah.
And then the other one is going to get Zana. Everybody gets one. That's a 6 and a 5.
Oh no! You got me.
So now it's Ulrin's turn.
Well,
And
I
these are like
recently-
right in your face now. They're kind of like hovering over the ground, but they're like right there. So
Good idea, bro. I recently acquired this nifty, handy-dandy battle axe. Great axe, in fact. Yeah, that's reckless attack against the son of a bitch.
Yar.
Fucking die.
oof. He dead.
The great acts of convenience.
Yeah. Well, it just happens to shrink or grow to whatever
I
size. you
love
know.
that.
So after those two are gone, the other ones fly straight up basically, and they stay in the area. They continue to circle the camp, but they're up a good 60 feet in the overhead.
Can we not, or they take
So
off?
I'm not going to close the initiative tracker, but you are in loose initiative. Like you're kind of free to see what's going on. And I'll maintain. I mean, for the sake of it, if you go back into initiative, I'll let you maintain your invisibility and any other status effects you had going into that, even though more time will pass. But it's just kind of I'm not going to make you do this exploration round by round, basically.
Got you. Well, I mean, with all these corpses going around, is there... I'm trying to think, like, a slaughter would be because someone was, you know, aggression or someone was looking for something. So Spooky wants to check some of these tents.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do, so I'm not even going to make you roll or anything.
Dang, I love rolling my investigation.
Because in this one over here, you see a young boy to be about 8 years old.
Uh-oh.
And he's just kind of, I mean, he's hiding, but he's also just a boy, so he's not hiding well. Like, he's sobbing uncontrollable, like he's under blankets and stuff, but like...
Found you, it's your turn to seek.
Spooky is going to lower her invisibility, make herself appear again, and she's going to be like, hello, young boy? Are you okay?
The second pestilence sees that Spooky is going to be talking to a young boy alone. She rushes over like, don't scare him!
Oh, come on, I'm not that... Okay, maybe.
And he sees you, but he
Wow, there's two of her.
It's because...
Yes. He has a very extreme look of dread to the point where he can't say anything. He's speechless. Like his demeanor doesn't change when he sees you, but he's still kind of panicking.
Hello,
I slowly walk up to him to try to just like put my hand on his shoulder and like get him out of the moment.
my name is Nyx, and this is my friend Pestilence. She has a scary name, and she looks very scary, but I promise she's as gentle as a lamb.
I think you look scarier, but anyway.
Shut up. You have horns.
A lot of people have horns.
Okay. Spooky, give me a persuasion with advantage since Pestilence is helping you out.
Yay.
Also, it's a good thing that the two of you are in there and probably distracting him from what I'm doing.
Oh, Christ.
Okay. So he does begin to kind of regain composure, kind of like when kids are going through like their big sob attack where they got the like that last little bit. Like he's
Right.
coming to it. And he just he reaches kind of a panic still, but he's still not talking, but he's regaining some breath.
Maybe this is the thing we have to preserve. We have to preserve this lad.
And he just kind of looks at you, and then he looks up and sees the snowflakes, and he says, "You're here from Aural. Why did she send you?"
Oh, we have no clue.
Oh, I thought he was going to say something like, "Oh, Fibile, Obiga."
Stop it.
Yeah.
Bad.
No.
No, it's...
Shamu Ralapu.
Stop it. It is a long story. Just don't worry about that. We're here to help you, I think.
Probably.
This is the right thing to do, I think, and I'll be damned what Aural thinks about it.
Yeah. The phrase that we were given is preservation, so
Yes.
I assume we're here to help you in
Yes.
some way.
In any case, this is not a safe place for you to be, young man. It's not a pleasant place for you to be, so maybe we should get you out of here.
Okay. So as he follows you out of the or starts to make his way out of the tent, you hear a maniacal howling. Everybody, give me perception checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, we are just so good, except for Ulrin.
Yeah. So this howling is not created by an animal. It is a humanoid. And as it goes on, you hear it, and it happens several times over the course of a couple minutes, and it sounds with that roll you could tell it seems to be a single individual, but he is circling the camp. So you'll hear it from the north, and then you'll hear it from the west. He's trying to disorient the camp to his location and numbers.
Pestilence, you stay with the boy. Um, and Nyx is going to stand in front of the entrance of the hut and cast Spirit Guardians. So she's surrounded by her fun little aura of death, and obviously excluding the boy and all her friends from it. But
Speaking of aura of death, if Spooky's done whatever she's doing, I was just curious if Ulrun found anything useful.
Nothing more than like typical tribe stuff. Maybe some daggers, spears, small clothing, but nothing that you wouldn't find on a typical tribesman.
Well, it's still potentially useful. Since we all seem to be closing into a defensive position now, I'm just gonna take a pile of clothing and like bury the kid under it when I get over here.
Could I do a nature check to see if I recognize what it is?
well, I mean,
Like the howling,
Mm-hmm.
or
well, I mean, it's. I think we've sussed it out to be a humanoid.
Okay.
yeah. You from your perception checks, yeah, it's not coming from a beast. It is coming from a man of sorts.
Just a person howling.
Uh,
Generally, people don't howl. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Ulrun's gonna
yeah.
come and be like, eh.
I was
Give-
about to say.
give me history checks.
I'll be delighted.
Aha! Again, one of my finest skill. Oh, I actually rolled good.
I have a 5. And
Okay.
Spooky skipped class that day.
So, and you look down and you see this boy's. I'm gonna say it's a pendant. It's some sort of jewelry or something, and it does bear the mark of the wolf. Those of you, the majority of you, would know that other common tribes are wolf, bear, tiger, elk. There's various animal-based tribes are the Ragged tribes.
Come out, Mr. Furry.
Okay.
Is he rogue wolf, I wonder, or is he mocking wolves?
So as you call out for him, he makes his presence known. Now he's just kind of casually walking through. They have great character art for him.
Yeah, that's great. It's beautiful.
He's just kind of casually walking through, and just kind of taunting you, like, you dare to challenge Isar. I will
I
take
don't know who you are, dude.
I will take the bloodline
Please.
of this wolf
Please.
tribe for my own,
Stepping into 15-foot radius, please.
and I'll do it in the name of Malar.
Oh, Ulrun gets savage grin on face. Friend, you come to wrong place to
Spooky
die in
is-
name of Malar.
Spooky is not making a secret of the fact that she has the spell going. There's like little phantasmal, like ghostly graves and like skeletal hands poking out of the snow every once in a while. Just staring at this dude.
And he will roll himself into the initiative order as well. You'll have to re-add yours, Tyler, when you
Will I? Oh. 'cause
yeah
I-
when you change your text token.
Oh, that's my bad.
You're fine. I noticed it and I just kept a mental note that way.
Yeah, I didn't think about
Man, Watson's tearing ass in there.
it.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
He had his shots yesterday, so he was just a lazy piece of shit yesterday, so he's making up for it today.
Good
Hey,
man.
he's a good
Yesterday
boy.
he napped, and today he eats drywall.
But yeah. So yeah, we'll just start initiative over. And so he will actually go first. Let me double check. Okay. So he will come down. Let's see, he's got 30 feet. So. Man. Because, yeah, he really wants to challenge those who called him out, but Zana's in the fucking way.
Oh, well, you know, Zana hasn't even joined initiative yet, so.
It's
I am
called
going-
Tactics, baby.
I'm going to delete the dead ones.
I don't need to join initiative, I stay.
Alright. So he is. I guess he's gonna. Because he's not one to try to take the long way around, so he's just gonna try to fight his way through to those who challenged him.
Whenever he enters this here place, he's going to have to make me a wisdom save.
Okay.
It's a save 16.
Okay. So he starts to fail, and he starts to be it, but then he shakes it off, so he does succeed.
Alright, so he'll just take half. Boop. Wow, shit. So he takes 5 necrotic, and his speed is halved. And that's it.
Okay, so he is gonna pull out his sickle, and he is gonna whap, whap, whap on Zana.
But he does disadvantage because that's not what a sickle does.
Shut up.
God damn it. So what's Zana's AC?
No, it's 19.
Okay, so Ty goes to the defender for us, so you're lucky, otherwise you would have taken 3. Because it was a 19, a 19, and a 25.
Woof.
So it's gonna be... Hold on. That can't be Macrodin, right? Hold on, let me look. Okay. Yep, it is. Okay, it is. So that is unfortunately only 4 piercing damage.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, that do be sickle damage.
Well, there's something else that can proc off of it, but it doesn't meet the criteria, so. So, Valin is going to...
The target is a pussy bitch.
See, she gonna move. 10, 15, 20, 25. And take a step back. And she will
Back up,
Fireball,
back up.
fireball.
Tell me what
Ray
you're
of-
gonna do now.
Ray of Sickness him. And I believe that'll hit, yes.
Yeah, damn.
That's a good call for the spell, finally.
And for 7 poison damage.
Man, I was
What's
thinking
your hit?
survival for this trial. I mean, it's technically is survival, but I meant like survivalism. Know what I mean?
Yeah. And then his
I stripped everyone butt ass naked for like no reason.
and then his con save. He actually fails, so he is poisoned.
Haha. Bitch boy.
Poison.
Hey, look, he's dead.
So that will be her turn, so Spooky is up.
Well, while maintaining concentration on this, Spooky is going to cast Acid Arrow on this feller for a fucking crit. So I'll be casting that level 2. So that's 15 acid damage. And he'll take 2d4 at the end of his next turn.
Or 44.
That's a good question. Does the crit occur on that, I wonder? Because it's not, let me see. Mr. Jeremy Crawford. Mr. Crawford, only the part that's a contingent on the attack roll itself is doubled.
Okay.
So this is going to be a regular 2d4. Alright. And with that, and also Spooky is going to, I know he's poisoned, but I'm still going to use one of my jinxes. And, well, actually, I'll use Witchfire. So he basically gets mini fairy fired. He's going to shed dim light in a 10-foot radius, and the next attack made against him has advantage.
You also might want to back up, homie.
Just trying to make sure, I'll do that. Keep him in the thing. Because if he, I mean, yes, he'll have to enter it, but I mean, like, if I move out of his range and move him out of the aura, then if he's just going to engage Zana, he won't have to enter it. Alright, so yeah, that is my turn.
And the thing.
Okay. So Pestilence.
I'm gonna swoosh around here. And does that get me flanking advantage?
I mean, you have
Yes.
advantage on the first one anyway, but yes.
I'm just double checking. Bam, bam.
Yep, both those hit.
And we are doing 19 damage to Stinky Boy.
Okay, and he howls out in delight, and
Ew.
Says, "Finally, a worthy adversary." Oh, and I forgot the vultures are because I deleted the one that rolled initiative, so the vultures are in this. But I'll just roll them back in and have them take their turn at the bottom. Okay, Ulrin, you were up. Oh, unless, sorry, do you have anything else, Pestilence?
No, that's it.
Okay, Ulrin, you're up.
First we rage, and then we go, and then we... Fuck it, let's grapple him. Whee! Oh, not a great roll.
Okay.
Oh well.
Let's see. Where did I put his sheet? There it is. He is not grappled.
Oh well. Well, that'll be it then.
Okay. Zana.
What do I want to do here? I didn't think this far ahead.
Have you considered Bonk?
Have you considered make Volt your friend?
Have I considered?
Have you considered
Thunderslap?
rolling, sitting down, and curling up into a ball like a bitch?
Well, God, where'd that come from, man?
Well, he can consider it. Doesn't mean it's what he's gonna do.
He's weighing his options. He's like, all right, there's bird friends. I could crawl into a ball and be a bitch, or I could thunderclap.
And then we're like, Zana, combat's over already. We won.
Tell you what, does he have any metal on him?
He is holding a sickle.
He's got a sickle, but I don't think anything else. Let me look.
He has a metal filling. Oh no.
He has intense pain in one tooth.
I'm still so sad that
He has a Prince Albert piercing.
I'm so sad that none of
Oh,
you had
God.
heat metal for Dragon Heist because I have homebrewed fucking Manchun to have just a heated power fist punch if you cast heat metal on him.
Okay.
You know
yeah,
what?
just the sickle.
I got it. I know what I'll do. We'll cast Chill Touch.
And he says, "Don't touch." Oh wait, never mind.
It's neither chill nor a touch.
Yeah, that hits.
Like
Technically,
4
that'd
necrotic.
be a disadvantage because it's ranged, but also you roll.
It still hits either way.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I bother to mention it because it doesn't fucking matter.
Okay. So the vultures are gonna go next, and I'll fix the initiative order after. Oh, I'm
Maybe
just gonna
they're
fix it
more
now.
interested in the pile of naked corpses rather than the live people who are fighting.
See, fun fact. They seem to be friends with Isar.
Oh,
Boo.
Dios.
Very
Uh,
unfair.
So let's do this.
They all swarm on Velen, Harpel.
I can't believe. Wisdom save on the first
Oh,
one.
actually,
On these two. On three.
Three.
Yes. Make wisdom saves for me, my children. Yes.
yeah, they ain't smart.
A
That's
DC
an
16.
That's a 20, and that's a 3.
Okay.
So we'll just go south to north, so the bottom and top one.
Okay. Can
Woohoo.
I just keep that 19 for all of them? Like, fuck. No, I'll roll individually. 17 and a 14. So apply that as you will.
So the 17 halved would be okay.
8. It's all necrotic, if that makes a difference.
Oh no, I don't want to deduce. I don't want to lower his AC. I just want to lower the HP.
Did you say erotic? I'm pretty sure you said erotic.
Yeah, it's erotic. It's erotic damage.
You?
All right, so we're gonna do the thing, starting from the top on Pestilence. Beacon Talons. You said your AC is 19, or is that Zana?
That's
No, mine's 17.
Okay, so the Talons will hit you for 9 slashing.
Oh no!
Beacon Talons on Ulrin.
Emily, don't forget about your reaction thing, too, just in case some of us...
Wait.
Go to your abilities and check your
Oh, yeah.
Spirit Shield. Just in case. I
Yeah.
don't think you can do it on yourself, but you can do it on us if we get hit.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that for myself.
Ulrin AC.
17.
Okay, you will take a beak for 6 piercing.
I will take 3 piercing because Angie.
Okay. And Beacon Talon on Zana with an 8 and a 5.
Those both miss.
Tink, tink.
So
Surprisingly enough.
Beak and a Talon on Spooky, 17 and a 14
17 hits.
for 6 piercing.
Can I have that Spirit Shield?
I didn't rage. I raged earlier, but then we had that like talk, so it wore off.
Oh, but
Nope,
then-
I said you
Yeah,
maintained it because I didn't want to have to have you going through. So yeah, I'll let you keep your rage.
Okay, then yeah.
I will
Reduce it by 2d6.
I will roll that 2d6. Ha!
Because yeah, I think the mid initiative like exploration is bullshit, and I'm not gonna have you do that in initiative because it
That's
takes
fair.
forever.
So imagine a ghost materializes while it's like mid drum solo and it just bonks the vulture on the head and it backs off.
Neil
Just-
Spirit.
The one that does that hit? Is that the attack damage or something, or what is
it
that?
reduces the damage by 2d6.
Oh, okay,
No, fucking Ancestral Guardian's bonkers, dude.
okay.
That's like, it's
So-
not even like a limited resource. She can just do that with her reaction every round.
So long
So-
as I'm raging.
Yes.
So now, Isar is going to take his sickle, and he is going to do basically a spin move to get Pestilence, Ulrin, and then Zana.
Watch out for my spin move.
And we're going to say flank him with them vultures, so even though he's poisoned, it just evens out to normal, basically.
That's fair.
Oh,
He's also gonna have to make me a wisdom save.
Okay, I'll
does
proc
start
that
his turn.
first. 11.
9 necrotic.
Okay. -9. Okay, and so the sickles are gonna go on Pestilence, it's a hit. On Ulrin, it's a hit. And on Zana, it is a hit. 25, 25, 20. So Pestilence will take 17 piercing damage. Ulrin will take 19 piercing damage. And Zana will take 23 7 plus 16. 23?
Yes.
Yeah, 23.
Well, at least Pestilence and Ulrin half theirs. 'Cause, wow, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, I can half my damage.
It's slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning, and you are a barbarian, and you're raging.
So,
Alright, I have to add that back because I forgot about that.
So Lynn's gonna take her turn. think.
Heal the
Oh,
board.
hold on. I gotta check this too. Till the end of your next turn. So after this is when he'll not be poisoned anymore. Okay. So she is going to.
I'm also gonna roll the additional. He takes 6 acid damage from my acid arrow that I forgot about.
Oh, yep. -6. Okay, so. Yeah, she'll try this. She'll throw out. Actually, she'll just go back to her tried and true. She'll touch. Nope.
Damn. Use fireball at just a height to where it won't hit the shorties.
Sorry,
And it's a
Gutslin.
spooky.
Sorry,
boy.
Zana.
Oh boy. Man, ain't this just a pickle?
This is the trial of preservation, after all.
It is. See, I cannot use Cause Fear because that is concentration, and that would break Spirit Guardians. I'm gonna Toll the Dead, the vulture that is currently trying to peck me to death. And if he
Sure.
fails a DC 16 Wiz save, he'll take 14 necrotic damage.
He's dead.
He is dead. Fuck yeah, Spooky wins again. I'm
I
going
imagine you don't even do a spell. You just fucking hit him on the head with a bell.
I think she just
brings up.
I think she just looks at him and blinks, and then one of the skeletal hands from the Spirit Guardians just like grabs the vulture by the talon and just drags it underneath the snow. I'm gonna pop Read the Entrails and roll myself here a d6. Let me see what I got. Creature's next attack deals an extra 1d6 damage. I will be using that on Pestilence.
Okay. Speaking of which,
Alright, I'm gonna do 2 hits in a spin move. I'm gonna hit the vulture and the guy in front of me.
okay. Which one first?
Guy in front of me, I guess.
Actually, I think both of them hit. Actually, yeah, both of those hit either one of them. So
The first
just
one.
tell me
Alright.
which one's the damage is.
Yeah.
9 damage to guy, 10 damage to vulture, and then I get a d6.
Yep.
But I have to slash R.
Read the Entrails is fun. It's kind of like
Oh,
wow.
hell
fuck
yeah. I get a 6. I'm adding it to the vulture.
Well, it's
Okay.
on the next attack, and I think you attacked the dude first.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I mean,
I don't really give a shit. Put them where you want them.
okay.
I love it. It's like
Yeah.
a miniature spirits bard.
It's fun.
Ulrin, you're up.
I'll do a spin move. Well, I'm
I
gonna
like
start
how-
by.
I like how
And,
we all
and, the,
started.
and the wolf tribesman's like, "What the fuck, dude? You steal my move."
Everyone in this little circle of people is doing spin moves, so like all of a sudden everyone just starts like dan da dee doo, dan da 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 dee doo, just like fucking spin.
The Beyblade announcer comes up and says, "They're all doing spin moves."
I'm gonna reckless attack the bird first.
Actually, if you really think about this all occurs within 6 seconds. So literally, just everybody starts spinning with their weapons is what's happening right now.
Yes, we are all inspired.
Spin.
14 on the bird. Is bird still up?
No, bird dead.
Okay, good. Now we do the spin, come around and slash the boy, man. And this is still. Wait, is reckless attack only on the first attack? I don't.
No, you can whenever you reckless
Use it
attack.
for
it's-
anything.
Decide it. You decide it when you make your first attack.
Correct.
Right. Fuck him up. Well, he gets hit at least.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's a me.
Zana.
Do a spin move. Don't be a pussy.
I can't believe it got back to my turn.
Are you in a fucking dungeon, you piece of shit?
No.
Are you in a raid?
No. I might have just missed, Shiva EX by, world record. by
Why are you
4
trying to do
seconds.
Shiva EX in a are you
We're unsynced, calm down.
Okay,
Um,
alright.
Yeah, we missed world record by 4 seconds.
You're not gonna get it, dude. That shit's optimized.
Do a spin move. Do a barrel roll.
Why don't I just... Why don't you give me a Constitution saving throw as I cast Blight on this team?
What if I don't?
I mean, he can just take the 8d8 necrotic damage.
He's going to, because that is a 4.
We're a fucking necrotic factory in this bitch, man. I love it.
So he fails.
Really?
Are you sure?
Actually, no. Actually, no. He's not. He's going to use the second Indomitable.
Which does what?
He just uses to save.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like legendary resistance, but it doesn't really.
He's going to take half of 47.
23.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
Blight is crazy, man. What a good fucking spell.
Yep. If he didn't have that Indomitable, or if I didn't remember Indomitable, he would have definitely died. So vultures. Them up. God, I'm so glad that I know how to close out like these tabs now, so I can actually see
it's
the
a
map.
Game changer.
Oh man.
Home vulture is going to have to make me a wisdom save first thing and foremost.
Okay. That's a fail, and he has 3 HP, so he's just gonna die.
Oh, what a waste of a 20! Damn.
Okay, so 1 vulture left, and he is going to Beacon Talon on Pestilence. One of them will hit for 6 piercing.
Oh
3
no.
piercing.
You poor thing.
So now Isar's gonna do another spin move.
Speed.
So
Speed.
it'll be advantage on Pestilence and advantage on Ulrin and regular on.
Come at me, Scrublord.
Misses Pestilence, misses Ulrin, and hits Zana for 27 piercing.
My God.
Pestilence, you have another spirit shield if you want to throw that.
He might need it more than anyone else. In fact, he's the only one you can really apply it to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
2d6, Josh.
1 second.
And
Jotch.
then don't take that much damage.
Jotch. Jotch.
Jotch.
10, so it's only 16 damage, right?
Yeah.
So boop on the vulture,
Tama feels very bad.
and that's a nope. So that's her turn. I don't think she has any bonus actions.
No, she kind of sucks.
You know. All right, so Spooky's turn.
I would love to throw more spell slots at this dude, but if he's not looking too great, then
Ring
yeah,
a
no,
bell.
he is. He's not looking great at all.
yeah, ring that bell. Wow, almost max damage. Oh no, not almost max. I forgot it's 2.
He does fail, so he dead.
16 necrotic damage. Oh yeah, same thing. The fucking the hands just like rise up from her little aura of just shit and just yanks him by the ankles and just pulls him down into the fucking snow. I forgot to do the 3d8 on him later anyway, so I mean yeah.
Was going to suggest looting, but he's now buried.
Oh, I mean,
Wait, yeah. Technically, there's this bird. Okay, this bird flies away. Yeah, whatever.
I mean, you can go and dig him up, but I like the way I do things. It's probably like he's probably not that far deep. I'm just doing it for flavor.
He just like holds up, like as you bury him, he has a sickle like in his hand, like sticking out, and then wrapped around like his hand, he has a similar pendant with the wolf tribe sigil on it.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna take that wolf pendant and I'm gonna throw it in the fire.
You should have put it
And-
on.
And as you all are kind of, as you're, settling in from this combat, the vulture leaves. You do see through the middle of the camp comes a large wolf, a little bit bigger than a regular wolf, but not quite dire wolf sized. And it approaches you nobly, like it doesn't seem to be aggressive in any sense.
Oh.
And it seems to reach out like mentally almost to the young boy, and the boy just seems to know and goes to the wolf and looks it in the eye and kind of joins with him. And the wolf looks back at you, and he looks down at the corpse. He says, "You've done well. You have preserved the bloodline of the next great wolf king. This Isar was a false king trying to rise to power by eliminating the rightful heir. Thank you for your service today. I shall make sure that he gets to the next wolf tribe, and that he can live a long life and rule his people with noble intent."
Alright, just don't end up like that man over there, okay? Behave yourself.
And the boy looks back, and without saying a word, you see the gratitude in his eyes. And as he goes with the wolf, the snow blind just kind of fades them out, and your vision goes blank, and you're whisked back to the ice rink.
Woo! That one
Zana's-
wasn't that bad.
Zana's gonna go prop himself up against a wall and be like, Can we take a break?"
By now, fucking Deadmau5 and the Walrus have figured out like a cooperative skating routine.
Well, it's really easy for a walrus to do the lifts for Deadmau5, so it's,
Yeah, it's naturally complementary.
I think
gonna be
that's
bomb
after
as hell.
that's after they came to a compromise when the walrus really, really wanted to be the one getting lifted.
Maybe we
He
could,
does seem very nimble.
maybe we could take just a bit of a break before the isolation test, which I'm sure will just be so much fun for everybody.
Yeah. Oh, and so and as you're kind of talking about the lifts and stuff, Kuma looks up and he says, "Oh, you caught the lift here. Let me look at something real quick. Okay, it says, oh yes, here. Somebody hit the rock," and he holds out his flipper.
What?
Okay. Zana will walk up and hit the rock.
Okay, and he gives a super elaborate high five, and at the end he says, "All right, you got it. It's my rock," and he gives you a rock. He says, "It's my special rock."
Thanks.
Thanks, friend.
What a helpful young man.
Pearl of power.
Anyway, if we want to take a moment so that Zana can, I don't know, take care of the fact that his intestines are hanging loosely out of his shell.
Okay.
Not so loosely, even.
Are you looking at long rest or short rest?
Probably short. I mean, because we don't know how much time we have in here, really.
Urin, fine to keep going, but if you really need to.
We just got isolation left, and I'm ready, but I will be willing to wait as long as necessary.
I'm ready too, personally. Do you have any spells that can heal yourself in the meantime? I'd rather not waste time if we don't have to.
Zana's like, I'm hurting like real bad, guys.
Don't be such a baby. I don't have any healing potions, so that statement has been retracted.
I will expend a level 2 spell slot to give you Cure Wounds if you can suck it up.
Okay. I mean, sure.
I
I'm at, if I had to give myself a number, I'd say out of like 58, I'm at like 15.
Yeah. we'll patch you up, homie. Oh,
Did I say one level 2 spell slot? I mean 2. 2 castings. Sure, why not?
Pew, pew.
I got kind of hacked in that last round of combat.
Yeah, he was going hard. He wanted some turtle stew.
Now, how you feeling?
How much was it?
24
A
total.
little bit better. So let's see here. 39? No.
You can
Yeah,
stay behind Pestilence and I.
Yeah, I will not stand in front of the boss this time.
It's
Well,
okay.
You know you get
Oh,
to be in the same arena.
It's
press
okay.
the fucking door.
We can
Yeah, so-
we can cower behind the front line together.
All right. All right. So no rest, just pushing through.
Yeah, I think we're doing it.
Okay.
Isolation.
How's that for endurance, you ice cold bitch?
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, by the way, before you all, I forgot to say, before you all did it, all your snowflakes turned green.
Oh, sick.
I assumed.
Yeah, I kind of did too.
Yeah, that one. I mean, it's kind of an all fail or all pass kind of situation.
Sure. I was walking down the street and went out the corner of my eye. Sorry. It's going to be in my head for the
As
rest
we
of the
open the next door, I'm going to turn to the rest of the party and say, you know, I have a feeling this is not simple illusion. I feel like we might actually be doing something out there.
I've been sort of feeling the same thing. The boy did say we were sent by Aural. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's something we should be taking literally. But that is a
I mean-
worrying thought.
If everything we're doing is real, I've yet to make any decisions that I can't live with.
I
Ulrin's
suppose,
gonna
It's like,
nod
I feel
vigorously.
really bad about the first one, so let's not assume that.
I suppose to lend credence, or to play the devil's advocate here, we did go through all of that difficult journey and came back here quite intact. So who knows?
Blah blah blah, greater good, we need to do this.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. So isolation. Okay. Your surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow and ice yet again.
As they do.
When your vision clears, you find yourself standing at the edge of a camp under a clear sky. All the warriors in the camp appear to be sharpening their weapons. Same thing, you still got this white snowflakes over your head. Yeah. Yeah.
Are we all together?
Yep. Yeah, you're all together on the outskirts of a camp, and like the tribe are just kind of sharpening the weapons, preparing for a hunt.
Ulrin ain't gonna say shit, he's just gonna watch and see what the fuck's about to happen.
And as you're kind of looking, there's a woman that looks up, and she looks up. She says, "Ah, Auril has blessed us." And as she shouts to every other warrior in earshot, "The Frostmaiden has sent us emissaries to watch our camp while we complete our mission."
Oh, is that what we are doing? We're babysitting? Or
Yeah. Well, it's
house
an easy. I mean, yes, we have a hunt that we need, and we need somebody to tend to the camp.
Okay.
Shoot, house sitting. Oh no.
Better
This-
idea. Send one of you, one of you stay behind, I go and hunt. How about that?
Oh, just take a seat. It's okay.
Ulrin looks grumpy.
And
Something cool could happen. You don't know.
it shouldn't take any more than 2 days, so you should be fine. There should be enough supplies, food and water for you to make it through that time period. And just watch our village elders, children, and we'll be back with a great bountiful hunt. And she looks at her tribe and she pets her pet saber-toothed tiger that she has with her.
Hell yeah.
And
You
She
need to
says-
brag. Calm down.
she says, "Well, we best be on our way if we expect to make the first marker by nightfall."
Alright.
Just go and get.
Just be careful.
Alright.
We will hold down the fort here.
So it gets to be nightfall, and the camp is very still, very quiet, and you make it. Sorry, let me see what this one is. Okay, and so you make it into the night, and regardless of what you're doing, whether you're trying to stay up, keep watch, anything, give me survival checks.
Don't mind if I do. Yeah. I've got to say, I find it quite ironic to be quite comforting, knock on wood, that during the test of isolation, we are not isolated from each other.
Okay.
She says
Yeah.
as everyone but
Three.
her gets lost.
So, regardless of what you're trying to do, whether you're trying to guard the camp, watch, do anything, you find yourself drift off into a slumber. And when you wake, you find that the entire camp is empty other than your immediate party.
Fuck!
Way to fucking go, Nix.
Shut up! It wasn't my fault.
Even Spooky failed.
No, no, no.
It's
Like the elders and the children. It's just you guys left.
Yeah, it's like probably a group check is what I would imagine.
But yeah, you guys are all still there. It's just all the elders and children that were there with you that you were guarding are all gone.
Well,
Hecked up.
I'm not concerned too much, but I would like to make another survival check to see if I can look tracks or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to look around and see if like there's anything obviously like happening.
Yeah. No problem.
Fuck.
So your survival check, it kind of just shows there was some movement within the camp, but once you get to the edge of camp, the footprints stop.
Okay, well, we were told to watch camp. Doesn't mean that we exactly stop people from being stupid. You guys really want to take a chance going out there to find people or stay and watch camp?
Well, I don't know. Isolation is a very catch-all sort of thing, and it doesn't seem to be measuring up to what we thought it was going to be, but if the people who are praising Auril's name want us to keep track of these people, then we should probably go and find them.
Elderly and children it make tribes stronger if they end up dead. Maybe they come back. They can have more kids when they come back. And if they happen to come back to desert the camp, we're not here to guard. Maybe angry walrus comes. They get in for a nasty surprise. Who knows?
Are you suggesting we split up?
I'm here to say that if we don't know what direction or where they went, we are asking to die.
They say if you try to catch two deer, you not catch either. But is other thing entirely when you don't know where the hell the deer are. Doesn't make sense. I think we stay here.
Let me.
I hear Tyler talking in the distance, I think, but I didn't hear the microphone.
Do you? No, that wasn't. I think.
I hear you now.
Yeah, that
maybe.
that might have been Aaron.
No, Dan's here.
Yeah, Dan is here. I want to cast a spell. I'm going to use a 4th level spell slot to cast Divination. Spooky's like, just give me a moment. I'm going to try and do something. She's going to, like, clear out a nice little patch of dirt, like, clear it out of snow, and, like, light a little stick of incense and kind of just focus on a little token of, you know, ordinarily she'd pray to the Raven Queen, but I think she's going to take, like, the holy symbol of Aural, that she'll have on her little necklace, and yes. So your magic and an offering put you in contact with the god or a god's services. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply. It could be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome. Blah 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 blah. And she's going to ask, "What do we need to do to pass the test of isolation?"
And you hear a chuckle. Don't die.
Alright.
And Spooky relates this to the party. She says, "Don't die." She seems very mocking about it.
Well, seems simple. We stay here.
Okay.
Man, all I'm saying is that I don't know where they went. We don't have clues to that.
I suppose
Like, nothing.
I suppose that is fair. Not to mention, well, I don't know. I believe that whenever the hunters come back at the end of their hunting trip, they may be a little angry at us for the fact that their folks have left. That may be the survival thing that Aural is teasing us about.
Maybe.
I probably shouldn't have said hello to her in the first place, but oh boy. Alright, we should go and find ourselves someplace, maybe somewhere defensible. Just pass the time as well as we can.
Yep, let's get dug in.
Who knows? Maybe they come back.
All right, so you
But
dig in
probably
for the
not.
night, and give me a survival check, everybody.
Oh God, we're back.
Survival. I survived.
Fuck!
Pestilence did not.
Why am I
Okay.
rolling like doo-doo garbage?
It'd
Okay.
be like that sometimes.
And so, same as the night before, regardless of what you're doing, your night just seems to end. Like, you kind of black out and wake up the next day. And same as before, nobody else other than the four of you. I forgot Valen existed again, so we're just gonna say that she didn't come through for some reason. Like, she didn't come through the door, so whatever.
She has some like unresolved trauma behind isolation.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out the secret handshake with Akuma. She was so mesmerized. She needs to figure that shit out.
Or she's just being a baby because she failed the one test. I don't want to do it anymore.
So yeah. And so let's see this. And so this is day 3. And as you recall, they did tell you that the hunt was only supposed to be a 2-day hunt.
That's good. That means they're almost back. Zana says optimistically.
So, we be truthful about the situation, right?
Yeah, that like, I don't know, they poofed.
Yes. I mean, they asked us to
What
guard. They asked us to
I-
guard the camp. They didn't ask us to keep the people from wandering. I mean, it's their own fucking fault.
I think what might be important to check on right now is how are the supplies looking? Like, if they take longer, do we still have enough supplies to last out however long they take?
So good thing you asked. They left enough supplies for. So they did leave enough supplies for the tribe to make it through for 2 days. So since the tribe is now gone, you all probably would have enough for about 5 days, because there were only a couple. There were probably only like 3 or 4 other people there.
Okay.
Well, good news. Missing people don't need rations.
I suppose that's fair. I believe we should be truthful, but also prepare ourselves for the worst. The fact that there may be some very angry barbarians contending with our very angry barbarians.
Yeah, you
Red
know,
shrugs.
we will cross that bridge when we get there.
And then burn a bridge with them on it.
Sounds good.
You are scary. In a
Thank
good
you.
in a good way, but still scary. I don't know. They call me spooky. What do I know?
Anybody else wanting to do anything else today?
Besides the usual spooky. I'm assuming we're not getting long rests for doing this, are we? Since we're like chilling at this camp, like kind of just.
Yes and no. I mean, you have it. Right, well, for spell slot stuff, yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Hey.
All right, cool. Get my 4th level spell slot back. Hell yeah. I use divination to call Aural a bitch. No, I don't.
She says, truthfully, no, you.
Man, that would be the biggest dick use of a 4th level spell slot. No, Spooky's gonna do her standard cycle, imbue a potion with mage armor so that I don't have to kill a 1st level spell slot for it.
How about HP? We get HP back for it.
So that's the fun thing. HP does not recover.
Ooh.
So all resources except for HP?
Ye- Yeah, I want to say yes. Let me look.
Yeah, how strange. I mean, I'll take my read the intros back. I love that.
HP and levels of exhaustion.
All right, cool.
Well, we don't have any of those, so that's great.
Right.
I was mostly concerned about my rages and wild shapes.
So survival check.
Yes, sir. Boom. Hey, look at us. Sorry, Isaac.
All right.
We're just
Okay,
so
so-
good. We're Aural's favorite children.
You wake up again the next day, and this is day 4, and same as before.
Wake up, tend to the fire, shit in a hole. The life.
Does anyone want me to try and talk to Aural again? I don't think it's a good idea, but I can do it.
Call her a bitch again.
I'm not going to. I didn't do that. That was a joke.
I don't give a shit. I do think though, if we spend another day here, we might want to go looking for tracks of animals, get some extra food in the supply if we're gonna be waiting here a while.
Perhaps. At least we don't have to worry about water with the alchemy jug.
We can go 5 days without food. Up to weeks if you're smart about it.
Perhaps even more if we eat Oren. I'm just saying.
Oren's gonna look down at himself and be like, well, first of all, no, I kill you.
That's fair.
But also, I'm smaller than all of you. Not less fat, more muscle. Really not good choice. If we were to eat anyone, and he looks very pointedly at Zana.
That's that is fair. What was I gonna say? Spooky just kind of like tittles her thumbs and is like, does anyone have?
Thumbs for tails.
Stop, bad. First of all, she's very small. I imagine she doesn't have much going on there. Second of all, bad. Stop it. Does anyone want me to contact another god? I don't know. I mean, it's not exactly a. It might be one of their servants, but I mean, it's a
Tell
thing.
Malar I said hi, then call him again and said I don't fucking know.
I really shouldn't do that more than once a day, and also you owe me money if you want me to say that to Malar.
I don't give a shit.
Malar, do you like Ulrin? Yes or no?
It
Do
does.
you like
Maybe.
Ulrin?
It does have to be a question, and again, 1 time per day is really ideal. I'm just offering. I mean, if we're killing time.
Ulrin's just gonna lay in the snow. Yeah, I imagine by now he's sculpted himself out like a nice little like lounge chair.
A little hovel.
Yeah, and he's just gonna like let out a breath of air and just say, I don't give a shit.
I tell you what. If tomorrow goes by and things do not change or improve, I will try to contact the Frostmaiden again and ask her a question about where the missing people are.
How about you ask her about the Eternal Winter or something, huh?
I could do that. Okay, why
I
not?
was gonna walk over and draw a little tic-tac-toe board in the ground and that next to Ulrin and start playing tic-tac-toe.
I'm gonna actually send you a
yeah.
link to like a tic-tac-toe online.
I was just gonna draw one.
I cannot play 3 games at once. Okay,
Jesus
we're
Christ.
not RPing tic-tac-toe.
I actually, that's a great idea. To spend the time, Spooky's gonna, I like talking with our villain. Spooky's gonna cast Divination again. And
Hey!
on the 4th day, she is going to ask,
You up?
why are you causing the eternal winter?
Because my hypothalamus is malfunctioning and everything feels too hot to me.
I spend 25 gold every time I do this, by the way.
Gold
Sounds
well
like
spent. Call her a bitch.
So this, okay.
It can be as cryptic as you want it to be. She doesn't have to answer super, like, detailed. As a matter of fact, the if you want me to link the spell again, it's straight up. It's like it says you offer a truthful reply, but it can be as cryptic as you want.
I imagine it's just gonna be some bullshit like you see the entire world a winter wasteland and there's a big owl lady flying and you see her smile.
I want it to be cold.
He bitched to me about touching the thermostat one too many fucking times.
You see, Ao,
Okay.
my dad Ao just like really gets mad at me about the thermostat.
Okay. So she says, "Your lives are forfeit. So I have no reason to not tell you. Uh, many years ago, I had aligned myself with Talos Umberly and Malar. We were the gods of destruction. We inspired fear as we went anywhere we went. Umberly, the queen of the wrathful sea, grew to despise the stillness that ice and snow creates, where she's used to the unpredictable tides and the movement and the chaos. My destruction is rigid, motionless, and she was able to convince Talos and Malar to form an alliance against me, to where I retreated to the coldest corner of Toril to escape their fury and save my own status as a deity. After the Sundering, when most gods left, I stayed behind and caused the never-ending winter to maintain the misery of mortals that I used to enjoy so much with the Quartet of Chaos.
So she said because her band break up.
Yes.
It does seem to be that way. It's a dispute between gods, and of course the mortals are caught in the thick of it.
More important, who want to play tic-tac-toe? I go first, I go middle right.
Okay, why not?
Okay, I go bottom left.
Okay, never mind. And then Spooky pops in with the triangles, and we just make it like a crazy, like, 4x4 tic-tac-toe.
We're gonna be expanding the tic-tac board to include more and more squares and more players.
We just end up playing Risk.
There's a kobold that busts out out of one of the tents, and he's got to connect four. But oh man! And then he just goes back and disappears.
Immediately.
I go middle. I have also put on Roll20 page so you can see.
Oh, I see.
Go top right.
Hold
You
on.
can't fail.
I gotta
The
get
question
to a
is,
draw.
The
You should have
question
to make an
is,
intelligence check every time.
the question is, do you keep the game going, or do you take the L for the memes?
I was gonna say, can I get an intelligence check to see if Spooky or see if Pestilence knows where to put the next.
This is actually a 30-second stalemate we've had as we've been playing these past days.
Cat's eye.
Whatever
Why
the
is it
fuck
called a
this
cat's eye when we tie?
Because cats are bullshit incarnate. I don't know.
But,
Cats are just okay at
speaking
tic-tac-toe.
of bullshit incarnate, give me that survival check for the night.
Fair. Alright, let's see. Come on, baby. Oof. Oof.
Ooh, yeah. Alright, this is the first group fail.
Save us, Zana. Save us.
Oh.
Okay. So you wake up the next day and Ulrin is gone.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Oops. Who will play my tic-tac-toe games now?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we just had. I imagine we had one
Donna
that was
has
in
drawn a
progress.
chessboard at this point.
I imagine there was one we had in progress, but now it goes unfinished.
Oh,
forever.
that's so sad. Okay, so
No, I finish it. I win. I'm ruthless.
So we are all in agreement here. I mean, he was okay company, but I didn't trust the man very much.
Wow.
Damn, okay.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Zana's like, damn, dude.
well, I mean, I don't. If it were
I'm
one
sure
of
technically it was bad.
if it were one of you two, I'd definitely go right into the snow right now. But I don't know. I mean, if people are
Man,
disappearing,
if we didn't go out for the several people we were tasked to protect, I think he's gonna understand if we don't go out to get him.
okay,
You
I'm,
wouldn't go out to get us.
Ulrin comes back from his leak having overheard all this. It's like, oh, I see, I see.
no, I suppose I don't know. I'm supposed to be the one who's good at doing this. I'm sorry. It's just me thinking out loud. Oh no! I deleted Spooky. Shit! I was trying to delete my accidental drawing. Damn it! Isaac, make me think again.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Yeah. If they don't come back on the 5th day, I'll be contacting Aural again.
This is the 5th day, just so you know, so if they don't show up today.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is also, yeah. So no party does show up, and this is the last day of rations you have.
Fuck.
It's all good, bro.
Does that include rations we have on our own?
Oh, this is just camp rations.
Okay, so we have our own rations. I have 10 of them. I don't know how many everyone else has, but...
I'm pretty sure I don't. No, I have 10 rations. Ah, I thought I didn't.
Well, at least we have, between the two of us, we have that much.
I'm not panicking yet, man.
Yeah, neither am I.
I mean, like, I'm not feeling good about things because people keep going missing. But I'm not
Donald's
panicking
not
yet.
bothered to pick up rations this whole trip.
Well, while Ulrin is missing, I'm gonna go take a puppy potty break.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Take the puppy potty break.
between me and Pestilence, we have 20, so that should last us a good little bit if we, again, ration. And during this time, again, if they don't show up, Spooky's gonna cast Divination again. Cha-ching! Just microtransactions to Aural.
Where these people be going, Aural?
So I need to make sure I ask the right question. She will ask, what happened, or what happens? You think present tense or past tense? Yeah, what happened to the people that went into the snowdrift?
Out of character, are you talking about the hunting party?
Like she's purposely keeping it broad so that she can say like all of them. Well,
Okay. No, that's fair.
okay.
And you hear Some show great success, others slowly divulging into their own madness.
Great.
You're not that.
Zon's got 2 rocks that he's banging together in a corner.
Those rocks making a good sound, bud?
He says, I'm trying to figure out this bossa nova beat. Could you just chill? click, 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 click. He's like, no. Click, click,
Sounds
click,
good, bud.
I didn't
But
take you
no.
for a musician. Maybe you and
I'm
Pestilence.
not.
Well,
We're,
maybe.
we're gonna jam.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
what
you-
I'm gonna do today. Is we're gonna jam together.
It's gonna be that episode of Adventure Time where they're
Click,
playing music in
click,
front of the door.
Fuck!
Yeah, you got it. Just keep going, even if you mess up. Just, pick up.
Except if it was gonna be that episode of Adventure Time, then Ulrin would have to come back.
I can
I do
Hopefully
prefer
that
to
does
explode.
happen.
I can play a bell, but my bell makes people's heads explode, so I don't think I should do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's metal as fuck.
And whenever you guys are completed with today's functions, the 3 of you need to give me that survival check.
Oh boy.
Josh is fine.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Oh!
Oh.
We do be surviving though.
Oh,
aren't
thank
we?
God.
Pestilence doesn't disappear.
Right,
You just
see you
find
next
her
time.
mutilated corpse in the middle of camp instead.
So
Oh, yeah.
you wake up the next day after blacking out, and the 3 of you still remain.
Oh.
Pestilence is like, I had a terrible fucking night.
Mm,
Good thing you both rolled good.
I imagine that's the only thing that saved you.
Probably.
Correct.
Given that these things so far have been group checks.
Correct. And when you wake up this day, well, you all have rations, so that eliminates the final complications. So yeah, anything you want to do before nightfall on this day?
Do I just pay the final 25 minutes? I don't have anything else to ask Aural.
Yeah, I would say, you know.
Hey, it and be like, how's it going, bud?
Well, I really like talking to I really like talking to the villains of the campaign before we actually meet them. I always love doing that narratively. You know what? I think Spooky's gonna be a little prick about it. I will do divination one last time, and Spooky will ask Aural, "What is the best way for us to stop you?" I'm down 100 gold off of this, but it's good because it's narrative.
She shows you a vision of a scroll.
And she says, to eliminate all my worshippers.
Oh.
I suppose that is how gods work. Okay. Well,
Hey,
no, that was a good
Help yourself, Tyler.
No, that was a good reply. No, hey, I love this game of wits we have going on.
Oh yeah.
And I don't care if
I gotta take that W every now and then.
yeah, for sure. I don't care if she. I mean, this isn't with divination. I don't care if she can't hear me or not.
Yeah.
But Spooky will just say, "Well, I hope you look forward to us trying our damnedest, because this is my home, and I do not want to see it frozen over, more than it already is." All right.
Do the last survival check. Oh, sorry, not last survival check.
Penultimate.
Yeah, it's definitely a never-ending. Okay.
This is the
Okay.
check that never ends.
All right. So you wake up the next day, and Spooky is gone.
God damn it!
Oops.
You called too many times, dude. She got pissed.
Welcome to the Wampa Cave.
I thought they like whatever you call them back. There's no fucking etiquette written on this. All right.
Yeah, but maybe they don't like it when you call them back, like, several days in a row. Who knows?
You found Orin curled up inside the guts of a tauntaun.
Well, funny that you say find, because the two of you that are at camp are greeted back by the queen and her party, her riding on her saber-toothed tiger. And she says, and they're bringing back, I mean, it's tons of, like, it's a very big haul. Like, Ulrin, if he were here, would be very impressed with the most amount of game that he's ever seen. And speaking of which, he is here, him and Spooky both, because Bjornhild, the queen, says, with the rest of her tribe as well, she says, the camp looks intact, but we found some stragglers wandering in the snow, kind of out of their wits. She kind of chuckles, but it seems that everything in here is in order. Thank you.
And I
You ate all your
imagine that
food.
the both of them have red snowflakes.
No, you all do have green snowflakes, but I need those of you who did disappear to give me a percentile roll, as you are taking a form of indefinite madness.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
29.
So 29. I try to become more like someone else I know, adopting his or her style of dress, mannerisms, and name.
Spooky
So
feller.
basically, you have an identity crisis.
Huh.
Spooky feller likes her bees.
I mean, it doesn't have to be somebody in the party. It could be a family member, a village member.
Do you mind if I get back to you on that as I think about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's Anna.
I imagine that it's not gonna. It doesn't have to be an immediate. This could be like slipping into her mind, like it hasn't manifested
Yeah.
outwardly, but she's just kind of having that identity crisis.
Sure. I'm gonna.
And then-
77 for me.
77. God damn it.
Oh no.
Is that the stupid one?
No, it's going to fuel right into Ulrin.
Yes.
I am convinced that powerful enemies are hunting me, and their agents are everywhere I go. I am sure they're watching me all the time.
I mean, that's not wrong.
And this is permanent?
Well, I mean, it can be cured, but it's indefinite until cured.
Somehow Oren has a wilder look in his eyes than ever before. Dope.
Spooky, you know how Spooky's eyes are usually like that ghostly white kind of deal? Her pupils are wildly dilated now. This kind of they're way more black than usual.
Oh my god, does Spooky think she's the cat?
And she appears to have plucked a couple owl feathers and has placed them in her cap as a form of decoration.
Where she found the owl, we'll never know.
Just go along with it. I magicked them. Fuck you. I'm a witch.
But yeah, so as this happens, you all are whisked away back into the ice rink. And Akuma says, and he holds up on his flippers, and he looks as if he's counting, but he doesn't actually have fingers, but he's like, 1, 2, that's 4, right?
Yeah.
What is for?
You guys passed all the tests.
I
Some
sure
of
hope
us,
so at
most of
this
us.
point.
He's gonna like look uncertainly at all of us. Who passed what?
I
You
passed
okay
them
over
all.
there, bud?
I believe everyone except for me, as a matter of fact, passed all of them. Sorry about that, by the way, but... well, we'll get there.
Hey, quick question.
Yes.
That's to the DM, not you.
Okay.
Would those greater restoration potions we got earlier help with the madness?
Out of character, yes.
Okay.
Don't do it. I kind of want to roll with this for a little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
You can use it on
Plus,
Ulrin, I
Ulrin-
don't give a shit.
I'm not sure
What?
we notice at this point.
Yeah.
Really. Oren.
No, I was just
perpetually
wondering
oh man.
Yeah.
if that was like a status ailment or like we have to get them professional help.
Gotta go find a counselor.
Akuma certified marriage counselor.
Oh, we don't need that kind of help, bud.
Well, we
Thanks,
can
though.
safely...
Sana just doesn't look at me during.
we can safely...
Akuma.
We can safely
Fuck.
roll out, fucking the croc be like, yeah, now I can make those jokes, motherfuckers.
Akuma certified occupational therapist.
I don't know that I want to keep multiclassing as a druid.
But yeah, he says, "All right, you all should be able to gain access to the vault."
Okay, yes, the vault is where?
It's to the south.
Okay. Then let us go and open up the vault. Take what is rightfully mine, ours.
Okay. So when you enter into where's Ulrin's at before the door, the passage leads to an anvil-shaped room with a door set into the far wall. Flanking the door are bas reliefs, BAS-reliefs.
Boss.
Boss reliefs of 2 male frost giants that have been defaced, their features chipped away. Newer carvings above the door depict the glowering heads of an owl, a wolf, and a goat.
Okay.
Spooky.
And as
Okay, go ahead.
no, you're good.
Okay. I sent you a message on Facebook, by the way. I think you'll like what I did.
Yep.
What I chose.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it. Spooky's gonna go up to the owl statue and just kind of stare at it for a moment. Just kind of blink a couple times, and then she'll step away from it and look at the door. So it's in there.
Okay. You open the door. That frost druid doesn't exist. It's just so ignore that.
I like her vibe.
A disembodied voice says, "This way is shut to all but those who pass the tests of cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation." And as it says that, and as you draw close, almost like there's a locking mechanism, you hear and the door is unlocked.
I wonder.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, we'll see ya in a bit, bud. You stay here.
But all right.
You didn't pass one of the tests. Nothing about
Oh,
it.
it's open. The door's open.
Yeah, the door is open. Just watch. Let me assert my will over this place.
Slam.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, you get
made
through.
rules. What if you had died to some magic?
I think I have a good enough feel of this place. It feels oddly welcoming, all things considered.
You fucking hated this place minutes ago.
Well,
Oren's gonna look back at her and just like quizzical fucking look,
I don't.
but he won't say anything.
We're sort of just. It's not the place itself. It's the vault. I don't know. I've been very excited to get my hands on the Cardinal for a while now. It's our best chance in defeating Aural, and I don't know. This place is my home. I told you that already. I'm not about to just stay behind while we go and find the solution to it, even if it's only a couple doors. I need to be here.
What's behind door number 3?
Okay. Well, actually, in this room, before you go through door number 3, arranged about this room are 3 tablets of ice. Each are 10 feet tall, 7 feet wide, and 1 foot thick. They sit upright, and they stand in stands that are also carved in ice. Script has been chiseled into the surface of each tablet. Another door stands in the middle of the far wall.
Well, let's read these fucking tablets, dude.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Each of these books are marked. Oh, the tablets, not books. Sorry. They are marked cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation. And there is a script underneath them.
I assume our names are there. Under the ones we passed, maybe. Yes.
But yeah, under cruelty. Actually, give me religion checks.
Ooh, I'm good at those. Yeah. Oh, I'm not proficient. Interesting.
Oof.
Spooky's
So
distracted.
as you're piecing this together, and you see them arranged like this, you realize that these are the 4 tenets of the Church of Aural. Cruelty. Compassion makes you vulnerable. Let cruelty be the knife that keeps your enemies at bay. The endurance tablet says, exist as long as you can, by whatever means you can. Only by enduring can you outlast your enemies. Isolation. In solitude, you can understand and harness your full potential, depending on others makes you weak. And preservation. Every flake of snow is unique, and that which is unique must be preserved.
Oren scratches his beard and says, it makes sense.
Pestilence looks at them and goes, not really.
Well, nothing else to him, I guess. Press on.
Yeah, Spooky doesn't say
Okay.
anything.
Alright, so you get to... The chamber has a domed ceiling engraved with a giant snowflake. 2 caryatids depicting a towering woman stand on either side of the door on the south side of the room. In the middle of the room is a 5-foot-tall, claw-shaped lectern with a white-covered book resting on it.
I opened the book.
And it is, as you open it, it is labeled the Codicil of White.
Ooh.
What's
Can
it
I
say?
even read it?
Yep.
Nice.
You spend about 10 minutes going through it, and Valin's back there with you, and she says, "This is it. This is the Codicil. This is what we need to get into the city of Ythren." And the Professor Orb speaks up. He says, yes, you should be looking for a magic phrase, a password, or something that would indicate some form of passage." And as you dig deeper, you... Let me minimize it. You do come across a page after about 10 minutes.
Saladula, Michikabula, bippity boppity boo.
And it is entitled the Rime of the Frostmaiden.
Oh, fuck you.
It sure as
Enter-
fuck is.
Enter title card.
All right, we did it, boys.
If I may, we bow to she who wears the crown, let the world shiver with dread. Clad in winter's whitest gown, her snow enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears as grey clouds issue forth. Her wind across the wasteland shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught mid-bloom, beauty kept in all its grace. Summer's gone to its silent tomb, stilling in her cold embrace. All the world's in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice. Set upon never-ending night, she conjures paradise. Behold her everlasting rhyme, see how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time, behind her glacial wall. Sovereign of summer's lost, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost. May she reign forevermore. She wants
Yeah.
Fauna snaps.
All right. Also, another thing that you all get through this is anyone that anybody that casts spells, so any spellcasters, they learn a new spell.
Hey.
It does count as spells known, so if those of you who have to keep track of that, you would have to adjust spells. But I mean, like books and stuff, it just goes right in.
Okay.
And it
Do
is
I
called.
count since I technically have spells?
I don't think so. I think it's like specifically spell casting classes.
Like, do you have slots, etc.?
I mean, it's up to
Right.
Isaac. I mean, fucking hell. I mean,
Okay,
what do we?
You'd still have to have this
Yeah,
slot to
yeah,
cast it.
Yeah, you don't have the resource to cast it as the thing.
Right. But yeah,
Sure.
it is a new spell, and it is new to Rime of the Frostmaiden. So here it is. It is called
Nice.
Frost Fingers.
That's hilarious. Ooh. Well, I am a spellbook caster. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking keep that. Spooky will, whenever we're done, like, reading through the codicil, she will, offer to hold it.
Is that in our journal now?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
She'll say, if you don't mind letting me hold on to that, as someone who utilizes a spell book, I imagine it is probably best in my hands.
Says who?
Says the person who has spent her entire life practicing spellcasting.
Did you understand that me and Aurin can literally just, like, choose to cast it? I mean, like, cast this whenever.
Well, yes, I understand that. Yes, congratulations. But, I mean, I just want to hold on to the book. I mean, I'm the one who casts spells from a book. It is sort of a difference in how we do things.
Yeah, sorry, your spellcasting sucks, dude.
Well, no need to be offensive about it. I'm just making an offer, okay? I'm trying to play to the best of our strengths here. We all have our own things that make us special.
Yours is that you can read.
Mine is that I can read. Yes, Aural. As a matter of fact, that does set me apart from some of you, if it makes it, to be perfectly honest.
Ooh, who's it set you
Ooh.
apart from?
Maybe it is the gibbering halfling that we found half frozen in the snow charging at us as a bear with blood on its mouth. Can you read, Aural? I want you to be very honest with me. Can you read?
Don't recall. Who was it that made sense of tablets in other room? Do not think it was little Nix.
Oh, maybe I was just not paying attention. I don't know.
Oh, she not pay attention. Oh, poor
Why is
Nix.
everyone angry? What the fuck,
I
bro?
was born angry.
And
Fuck yeah.
when you remove the book from the pedestal begins to sink down, and you hear a voice that says, "Congratulations," and it's kind of a smug. And you do recognize this since you've talked to her to be the voice of Aural. And she says, "Congratulations, you've gotten what you seek." So I ask you one last question before you leave this level. Will you court death to receive my blessing?
What is
Or
bliss?
death?
Court.
I'm not dating anyone.
What is blessing?
Yes or no question.
I don't know what the fuck courting death means.
Oren isn't a pussy, so he's gonna say yes.
Right. Give me a con save as you are struck by a bolt from the ceiling.
Oh shit!
Spooky's gonna. Oh man.
I was like, I think I'm good.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
Okay. And so you begin to feel the life draining from you, and she says, will you double down?
Oh my god.
Well, when you say life draining, what the fuck just happened to me?
I don't
Goodbye,
know if you
Ulrin.
would, I don't know if you would know this, but this is the beginning of a petrification spell.
Oh.
Tyler doesn't want to do it, but I think with what I just decided about Spooky after the madness thing, I think she's gonna do it too.
So, I assume that means I failed the first check, but when she says double down...
It's the second check.
It's me.
Yeah.
Alright, so the second beam hits you. And give me that con save. Alright, that does it. You break yourself from this, and you emerge. And so, unfortunately, Spooky, it is only one person can access it.
Damn it! Thematics! Damn it!
Well, here's the reason, though, that I can't. The save is 21.
Oh.
So you did get it. But your eyes, the blessing of the Frostmaiden, your eyes become cold as ice. You gain immunity to cold damage.
Whoa! God damn it, Brandon!
I didn't know it was gnome time.
And now I
didn't know
retire Ulrin.
In addition, you can cast Cone of Cold at save DC of 15 once a day.
What?
Yeah, no, but straight up, it's a petrification. Like, if you hadn't got a 21 on that roll, it would have just been like, all right, here's time for Brandon's.
I kind of wish I still
Third
would have done
character.
it. Damn it! Oh man, that would have been so fucking cool.
Okay, but Tyler, roll 2 cons right now.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll see how it would have went. But like, fuck, man, I'm kind of sad. 6
Nope.
and a. I would not
Nope.
have been playing Spooky anymore.
No.
It's fine. I get it. It's just, man, that would have been fucking cool. That would have been fucking cool. All right, fine. I'm writing this down for Spooky.
Ulrin's gonna grin very contentedly.
Does it feel good? How do you? I mean,
Or
it
strips down to his skivvies, and he's like, it feels great.
the good thing is it not feel anymore. He's gonna shed some layers because he doesn't fucking need to wear as much furs and stuff anymore.
Man, are we gonna see your wiggly dick?
stop it.
And he showed polar bear
Cloaca.
bone.
It's a. delicate-
Stop! Not everything has a cloaca.
Yeah, come on. It's a cool moment. Let's behave.
Okay.
Good. I hope you enjoy it. We'll need it.
Well, I leaving party now. See you.
And as you accept her blessing, you hear, "Now come to me."
Oh.
And it's about this time that you see all those doors that you've come through start. They're like stone slabs from up top seem to be coming down. Like instead of portcullis, like full stone slabs. So stone's closing through. So
Time to Indiana Jones this bitch. Woo! Run.
it's
We're
pretty
gonna
slow.
slide like fucking penguins. Let's go!
On our bellies. Yeah.
Yeah, you all are able to make it out pretty easily. It's just, yeah.
Spooky drops her hat and it's on the other side of the door and she quickly reaches under and whoop, just in the nick
She
of time.
has to because her cat's in her hat. Let me check and see if I did Frost Fingers correctly. Looks like I did. Very good.
AKA diddle hands.
Stop it.
It's always time to diddle hands.
So, I'm just curious, Oren, considering all of that has been dealt with, did you get what you were looking for? And you sort of did accompany us into a frozen fortress of death, almost unprompted.
He's gonna kind of cock his head back and forth. I admit I was kind of pissed that all the giants were dead. You know, I was kind of looking forward to this for years, but it was not so bad in the end. I mean, took challenges of God of Cold, came out alive. Don't feel cold anymore. Feel more magic. Yeah, I like.
Yes, it must be very. It must be very interesting. Perhaps if you die in the pursuit, we will have to see exactly what changed in you on the inside.
He will grin and say, "You're not hoping to expedite process, I hope."
Oh, no, no, of course not. You are very useful. We have a lot of people to save and a lot of winter to stop. I would hardly let you go before we do all of that. You will be helping us with that, won't you? After all, you live here, and if the place freezes over, so do you, presumably.
He's gonna. I don't know about that
Yeah, I
anymore.
was about to say.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a problem of him freezing over. I think it's gonna be a problem of him starving to death when we eventually can't get food anymore.
Right,
Or
exactly
gonna-
what Pestilence says.
Owen's gonna look up as if the ceiling's not there, and he's looking up in the sky, and he's gonna say, "Well, was still a pain in the ass that no giants here to wrestle. No, not much physical challenge to be overcome. But I think seeing Auril, this quest, cruel joke from Malar. I think maybe I am supposed to go and face her. Seems to make sense. Yes.
If
Showdown.
Yes,
Yes.
if everything here is happening because of some spat between gods who used to be friends, I suppose it makes sense that a agent of Malar is helping us in the endeavor.
And even if not divine providence or whatever bullshit, I think still good challenge.
Quite
Worth
right.
my time.
Very good. I don't think Big Fella would like you, but
I don't know who that is.
Exactly. We will get there when we get there. Now let's be off. I believe that we will surely.
And then Oren freezes the whole party. No,
I'm
just
sure
seems
that
to work.
I'm sure that some of us would freeze to death if we do not get out of here, and we have other things to take care of, including that person that talked to you, Pestilence, if you recall. Other
Oh
things.
yeah.
While I would love to go immediately to meet Aural, we do have other occupations, I suppose, that would help us in this regard.
Yeah, we can free some people from a prison.
Also, out of character. Not too sorry because thematically appropriate for the character, but also sorry I keep stealing the magic buffs.
Yeah.
Fucking big feller got
Two
the
in
one
a row, baby.
the free minor illusion spell or whatever, and now Oren gets the gold.
I mean, it's between one of us getting it and Spooky not being a character I play anymore, I'll take it. But damn, that would have been fucking cool.
Because, like, Spooky would have died given those two cons.
Yeah.
I have a good constitution, but watch this.
Well, fuck you.
Well,
I would have died on the second one.
Well, you wouldn't have had to make the second one.
Yeah, you
Oh.
succeeded.
Yeah, but is it in Pestilence's character be like, yeah, I'm gonna arbitrarily risk death for
Not
this
at
boon?
all.
No, Pestilence doesn't really want to. There's a lot of stuff in the world that Pestilence will just do for the hell of it. And risking death for something that she doesn't even know what it is? Nah.
On the contrary, entirely up Oren's wheelhouse, which is exactly why I did that. Well, in any case, I'm glad one of us got it. And
Yeah, for
didn't
sure.
die.
That's a baller thing to have. So when we leave, does anything bar us from leaving?
Wait, everyone stop.
Funny you should mention that.
I think I feel level up coming.
So when you enter the upstairs to the main level where you come in, you get to, if you're looking at your map, you start making the way down the hall.
When we
And
go upstairs, can I give our Walrus friend a high five one more time?
yeah. And he says, "You still got the stone, right?"
Yeah, man, I got it. Don't worry.
All right, sounds good.
It's not going anywhere. I'm keeping it in my shell forever.
Cool.
feel like-
The stone makes me a big, strong boy, so hopefully it does the same for you.
Did Isaac like secretly slip you like a pearl of power for real?
I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Don't worry, bud. When we're done with all this, I'll come back for you, and we'll figure out this whole making you smart everywhere thing."
All right. Well, for ta-ta for now. And he just starts skating around the ice rink again.
Tear slips from Zana's eyes, and he's like, "Yes, ta-ta."
And then Zana never went back and never saw him again.
Now, I'm gonna get to the epilogue of this. What are you guys doing? We're all going back for Akuma. God damn it.
Saving Private Akuma. One of them has to stick.
Alright. So, you make your way upstairs, and you start to go down the hallway. You make it about halfway through the hallway, and one of the ice mephits jumps down and says, Wait! Sopo have something for you.
Oh, I'm fucking certain you do.
And Sopo runs up to you, and Sopo says, "Come here." And Sopo has you kind of and goes to whisper to your ears, and he says, "Die." And I need deck saves from everybody as Sopo explodes.
Oh, I can't believe. Okay,
What the
wow.
fuck?
Cool, dude.
Sopo, you son of a
Kamikaze?
bitch.
Haha.
Sopo say Allahu Akbar.
That's bad. Stop it. That's bad. Come on.
I'm not enough.
Alright. So
Oh shit, even with advantage. Oof.
Sopo explodes, and all of
Pestilence does make this an advantage, by the way. You're a barbarian.
Though I feel like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really cold damage, so I feel like I'm fine.
it is cold damage.
Haha.
And those of you who save at it's a D. Let's see. So it's a DC 12.
Oh, I just missed it.
Those of you who save take. Well, the fail is 8 cold damage, so
Oh.
4 on a yeah. But
How the fuck would we die?
more importantly, standing in Sopo's place is Aural. And she says,
Oh.
as I
Yeah.
said, die. And that's where we're gonna let off this week.
Level 8?
Yes, you do get level 8.
Do we get our health?
I'm gonna say, yeah, is it video game level 8?
Yes, correct. I will give you
Hell yeah!
Recount to me the effects again, just one more time, so I can mark it down. I mean, I just want to see.
Oh, yours.
Yes.
I still have that up, so I'll just copy it.
Gotcha.
I mean, it was probably pretty telling that like, yeah, she was leaving for her place for basically night, but also one of us like spiritually, magically contacted her several times.
Well, you know.
Yeah, you dummy.
Hey, you
it
know
only
what?
stands to reason she'd be like, I'm kind of getting the feeling there's some people in my fucking crib right now.
I think she knew. Like, it's a fucking...
I'm sure she knew from minute one. She's a god,
Yeah, it's a fucking... She's the goddess of, like, this place. She's gotta know if we're in her holy abode.
Someone's in my holy refrigerator, touching my holy leftover lasagna.
Playing with my holy walrus.
But yeah. Fun session.
Very much so.
Fuck. Yeah, that was great. That might have been... I think that might have been one of my favorite if not my favorite session of Frostmaiden
Rime.
so far.
Yeah.
Of Rime so far, I think. Like, straight up, like, fucking... I am a sucker for talking to villains, like, before we get into actual conflict and everything. So fuck yeah.
Big question: strength or constitution?
Here's the thing. Strength more damage. You probably are going to be good on a lot of the Constitution saves that are going to come out of this module because of the fact that you're fucking immune to cold. Just as like a general point of guidance, you know what I mean? Like,
Still wild that you saved on a 21 con save.
oh, fuck. I even have like the Amulet of Health, and I would have been fucked by that.
What do we say to the god of death? Not today.
I mean, Brandon just rolled this character. What's one more?
Oh, I have ideas if Spooky dies.
And I was actually kind of like worried about that one too. I was like, man, I know that Ulrin is gonna run to this, and I'm just like, am I really gonna kill off this character in one session?
Of course I am.
I will recount for you one of Ulrin's flaws. I offer no mercy and neither expect nor deserve any in turn. So fucking
Yeah, that's fair.
I do the stupid things.
I mean,
I
I
do.
committed to it. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave this in there, but I was like, oof.
Well, cause like, okay, with I like how we have a parallel to taking the sword of the sword of Zariel in this. By the way, maybe not to the same, not to the same
fucking
level.
Brandon
It's
again.
Brandon again.
Yeah, except this time it's not like.
It's
No,
always
you
Brandon.
say, I will take the sacrifice. This time it was like me pushing out a leg. I'm like, no, fuck you. I want to get hit by the thing.
Oh man, I mean,
Hit
again,
me with lightning.
I'll take it because like I don't have to reroll Spooky, and I like Spooky. I like Spooky a lot actually, but still, it would have been fantastic to it would have been fantastic to have. I want to play out the madness that I've decided how it is affecting Spooky now, because I'm a real big fan of what I chose to have it do, and I'm sure it'll be immediately evident what I did with it. But still,
Meanwhile, Ulrin has not changed once, even a little bit.
Yep.
He's basically just more Ulrin now.
I'm gonna look at feats and see, because I have 2 odd ability scores and they're both good ones to boost. I have a fucking I have a 13 in Wiz and I have a 15 in Dexterity, so like I could.
I'm
bump
tempted
both of
to
those.
go. I'm tempted to put 1 point in Dexterity, so that I can get to 10 and not have a negative modifier anymore.
You'll
No,
have
I've done that with characters before, where it's like, I never use this, but
I might
having
just-
a negative modifier is what's going to kill me one day.
I mean, I have a 7 in
Oh my
Charisma, and you
God,
don't hear
this
me
is the-
complaining.
Second time this has happened.
I just don't know what I would take with Spooky. It's time to multi-class. No, that'd be silly.
Which barbarian?
That barbarian.
She was being serious about taking the Codicilla White, by the way, like, holding on to it if Pestilence would let her.
That's the book?
Yeah. If it's like a funky, like, spell book, then I think the person who casts spells from the book should
If you
have it.
if you still have it open, I think yeah.
The only reason
Yeah, I don't think you
Ulrin,
ever gave it to us.
the only reason Ulrin gave
Oh well,
any
that's basically
pushback-
that spell and the rhyme were the only things in it, other than like notes and like the tenets. But those are really, yeah, that's all that it says in the item is those.
Can Spooky use it as a spell book?
We get it, you're trying to be Aural.
It's cool.
No. Let me look at something.
Okay.
Let's see. Where is it?
It's
Oh.
cooler than just a spell book she made out of a journal.
Yeah. Let me see what it does. If it has anything.
Hello, Haru. Bye-bye, Haru.
Because I don't even think it's actually.
Excuse me. Goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't see a problem with it. Let me see.
Oh, and you know what this means, Tyler? This means you need to edit Ulrin's token again to make his eyes even icier.
God damn it. Well, no, you're going to give me a new Hero Forge thing is what you're going to do, and I'm going to...
I don't think I can paint it to be any icier without making it just pure white. Because there's not a lot of.
I'll see what I can...
eye
I'll
color.
see what I can
And this-
do.
I'll see if I can do it.
Adding it...
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'll allow you. There's nothing else in it. Like, I mean, all it says is that it's the Frost Fingers, the Rime of the Frostmaiden, and then that the Rime of the Frostmaiden can be used to split the glacier.
Creature with the Codicil in its possession has resistance to cold damage.
Oh, where did it... Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, there's that. I didn't see that.
No, I must carry. I need cold resistance.
Yeah, if y'all don't mind, I sure would like some cold resistance.
The only reason Oren gave any pushback is because of the onset of fucking Aural dementia from the failed survival checks.
Sure.
But, like, he has no reason to push back any further than that, and I think, yes, it is fitting. So, by all means.
Cold resistance. Cold resistance.
So I took
Y'all are
Charm
starting-
Monster.
Y'all are starting to shed layers, and Zana's over there. Why the fuck do you guys think it's getting warmer?
I'm just like,
Yeah,
I need a heat lamp.
Oh
and,
man,
like,
Zana's the only one of us without cold resistance now. That's sad. It's funny.
and my
Yeah.
AC will literally never get better. So we're vibing.
I'm gonna head out.
All right, sweetheart.
Alright, good night, Em.
Are you-
Blade. Man.
So yeah, the only options here, Tyler, are to, like, change it from blue to gray, or, like, make the pupil contracted.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm not really concerned about it, because he already has, like, icy blue eyes.
Yeah, sure. Well, no, I can try something. It's like I'm not as good at adding effects as I am with doing shit like, you know, altering colors, mixing layers and stuff like that. But I can see what I can do. I've gotten a lot better at editing images over time, but it's, you know, it's kind of a. I'm still.
Unfortunately, it's way less like high key
Sure.
than say Tig turning from Devil Man to Angel Devil Man.
Yeah, 100%. Well, if I take Resilient, I can get advantage. I mean, I can get proficiency in dex saves. Would be fucking brilliant, actually.
Is there something you can take here that will give me? That's actually... no, I'm looking.
Yeah, I don't know how surprised anyone was that I chose to do that because of, aside from my somewhat sensible characters like Big Feller, I think all my characters, because they're played by me, are usually the one that's like, oh, there's the thing that we shouldn't touch. What's that? Sorry, couldn't hear you. I was busy touching it.
I'm not upset. I just, man, that would have been fucking. Again, I would have.
For
lost.
anyone, it would have been awesome.
Yeah, I would have lost.
It's
but,
pretty dope.
Shit.
I was this close to nerfing it, and just on both sides, like making it, you know, like permanent immunity if you failed, but then like obviously a lesser reward.
Sure.
But what was it that stopped you?
That I've kind of pussyfooted around with the dire consequences of this module. I feel. I mean, it's been dangerous. I'm not going to say that it hasn't been challenging, but I find myself as a DM that sometimes I shy away from big consequences because I'm afraid of what it will do to the narrative. And I was like, you know what? You know, this is in here, high risk, high reward.
Mhm.
And it's
She's
not like it's a thing
She-
that we have to do anyway.
right.
It's
Yes.
fairly
If it had been like a sprung trap, then I probably would have been a little more reserved with it. But I mean, she straight up asks, "Are you willing to die for this?"
Sometimes you know, sometimes the consequences are the narrative, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And so fine, yeah. So I was just like, you know, it's not a trap. It's straight up a choice. So I'm gonna stick with it, and I think it turned out good.
Yeah. I'm fine with I mean, you're not allowed to not play Oren anymore. You're playing him until you die. Until he dies.
I'm shelving him permanently. I'm shelving Big Feller permanently.
I
I'm
have a
taking all the
question.
permanent buffs.
Yeah.
Run away.
Is Fireball a ritual cast?
No. Why would you be able to ritual cast Fireball?
I'm just looking at ritual caster and I'm like, I can take this.
You sit down in combat for 10 minutes to cast Fireball.
You just it's literally just Zana doing like a really slow DBZ Ka.
Hold on, guys. I'm powering up. I can end this whole fight in one move.
I wonder if
You know, we get through 100 rounds of combat, and then Zana finally casts Fireball,
I want to.
and then Aural saves.
I think I'm gonna take the resilient feat and give Spooky proficiency and dexterity saves.
Oh, Josh, I'm sending you a message real quick, too.
Regarding
I
your
am-
dark
Regarding your
secret.
dark secret, your
I hope
Actually,
it's
it is.
regarding my dark
It
secret.
is regarding your dark secret. Uh,
Oh my god, Spooky, this whole time, he's had an Audi.
an alley.
An Audi cloaca.
Oh God, I can't make the name of the session Audi Cloaca, but I want to so bad.
After you
So-
make the dex save and Zana kind of lands awkwardly, everyone hears a loud pop as it inverts.
I like
Cloaca!
I like how 2 of the 3 big in jokes we have in this campaign are related to Zana's genitalia specifically. Let's recap, shall we? I mean, that's technically a subset of the third meme that we've got going on, but let's recap. We have puppy potty break. That's one. We have the cloaca meme, which is fucking like cloacas are rapidly overtaking the rest of the memes, and now we have turtle fucking the croc, which is is a subset of that. What a journey! What a journey this has been.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna dip out. Speaking of puppy body breaks, I gotta take Pup out and then put him to bed.
For sure, man.
I'll
Alright.
answer your message as soon as I get done with this.
It's no big
trial.
deal. It's not really. It's just something to tell you. It's not really. I mean, you can respond back if you want, but it's more so just.
I'll be honest with you. If it's sorry I couldn't shoehorn it in, I'm gonna be upset because it could have
No,
literally
no.
been here.
You'll like it.
Okay, good.
See you, Isaac.
But yep, I will see you
Later,
all
buddy.
later.
Thanks for the session.
So let's see. Control water, Galder, Speedy Courier, Grasping Vine.
The
Guardian.
update to your secret is that your turtle bastard children have been neglected for so long that they started
I
eating
can't
each
wait
other.
for you to find out what my secret is.
So I already have Ice Storm, but like in the form of a spell scroll, but I can scroll that whenever I want. Look at creature, share pain, stone. What does Guardian of Nature do? 4th level is kind of a shitty level for Witch.
So, is it bad that I rush Bahamut literally every time?
What for Ultimate Coils or not Ultimate Coils? That is regular coils.
No, for Summoner.
No, I don't think so. I don't. Emily knows Summoner better than me, and her entire approach to it is press buttons when buttons light up.
That's fair.
And she fucking parses purple in Alliance raids, so I trust her. So, well, this is cool, but it's not very spooky, so I'm not gonna take that. Polymorph would be cool, maybe. What does Fabricate do? That could be fun. No, I think I don't know. I think you're supposed to rush Bahamut because like the entire thing about playing any class in this game is to make sure to get all your abilities out, like make sure that everything's on cooldown, and then use them on cooldown as they become available. That is the fundamental aspect of all rotations, is to make sure that you are using your shit as often as you possibly can.
Yeah, but I wonder if staying in Bahamut or staying in the form before Bahamut for a little bit longer isn't like the go-to play.
That's like, you mean how you can cast with cast while moving while it's active.
Yeah.
I believe that's a movement tool that's supposed to be for like avoiding mechanics if you're in that phase.
Oh, okay.
Or so, I don't know. I'm not fucking.
Well, I imagine it has to like make your damage better too.
I mean, kind of. It's still technically the same casting time.
I guess.
Because I mean,
Okay.
think about it. Good night,
I
buddy.
must go. I must
Yeah.
go. Puppy potty break and yada yada yada.
Sure.
Peace out.
Later, buddy. I should probably end the stream then.